Oh my goodness. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, this is exciting. I don't know why I'm getting adjusted now. I should have done that already, but since, oh, look at that screen. Hello, Redacted. Oh, look at that beautiful screen. Oh, it's not Bloodborne. It's not Tunic. It's not even Lego. Oh, it's Zelda. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm realizing now that chat, you can't really see through the menu, but at least it won't be on the screen forever. So that is good. Um, but yes, welcome to. You know what it is. We all know what this game is. It's a friggin' Breath of the Wild, darn masterpiece of all time. So good. Um, as it stands, I am not playing this for the first time. This is not a first time playthrough for me by any stretch of the imagination. But there may be some new things in store for me because the last time I played this was a long time ago and I didn't own any of the DLC. So, yeah, we might do DLC stuff. And then that would be new for me to do at all. So, maybe that'll come. I have two new pieces of hardware hooked up today, so I'm hoping everything will go nice and silky smooth. Got a brand new internet modem hooked up today that got turned on maybe like 40 minutes ago. So fingers crossed that it feels like being strong and sturdy for us. And then got a splitter for my HDMI. So for the console games, I got a pretty simple uh, capture card. And so I've just been like playing the games like through the capture card, like through the stream. But now I can actually like play the game separate from the stream, which I think it's going to be a good experience. So I'm excited for that. But otherwise, happy Wednesday. Week's half over. Woo. Excited for that. How's everybody's day going? I know Redacted, you and Functioning Adult are having a rough day. I'm sorry to hear that. Um, but hopefully everybody else is having a good Wednesday, having a great hump day. Oh, it's getting dark because I haven't touched the controller, but that's fine. I also didn't realize that like the loading screen of this game is silent. I was testing it and I was like, why can't I hear anything? What's wrong? And then actually like started the game and I was like, oh, there it is. Um, but yeah, I don't have any real plans in mind for this as far as like goals to achieve. I'm not speed running it. I'm not going to try to do like a bows only run or whatever the cool kids are doing. I'm just here to have fun. I'm just here to have a good time, hang out with you, chat, talk about whatever's on all of our minds, talk about Zelda and Link. One bonus point if you know which one's which, because you should know which one's which. If you don't know which one's which, minus 1,000 bonus points. Um, so yeah. So yeah, like I said, I haven't done the DLC. I've never driven the motorcycle. I've never done like the master trial. Um, the one in the tube top is Link. It will be. You're not wrong, Redacted. That will be the case. Um, so yeah, but I'm just looking forward to playing the game again. It's been a long time. I've been having the itch, and I was having the itch right about the time I decided to start streaming, and so it's just like, oh, this is gonna happen. This is gonna happen. Um, and then for those of you who are on the Discord, right now in the stream suggestions, I have a poll running out of curiosity to see what people want me to play after this, or maybe at the same time as this, because like we were doing Tunic and Bloodborne at the same time, but we finished both of those. So maybe something small on the side. So there's a poll up in the stream suggestions channel. Yeah, in the Discord. So tell me what you think I should do next. I would love to hear it. We got our drink as always. It's an invisible drink again because it's the same color as the backdrop. Um, so you also notice I'm on a different side of the screen now than I was. I made sure to fire up the game and see where like the map was, and I was like, oh, I'm right in front of it. I'm gonna move over here now. So, um, I don't know if I'll stay there. I might move that, um, but at least I'm there for now. So might be in a different corner next week or next stream. Who knows? Um, but yeah. Anyway, one last piece of business as far as hardware goes is what's I think is a unique experience for playing this game, and that I have never, including this stream, I've never played this game on the Switch because whether or not I agree with Nintendo's business decision, they decided to release it on the Wii U and the Switch at the same time. And when it came out, I owned a Wii U. I did not own a Switch. And I had no intention of buying one anytime soon. If they had made this game a Switch exclusive, that would have been enough for me. I had no other games I was interested in at the time, but I would have definitely um, bought a Switch just to have this game. But then they released it for the Wii U, and so, oh my God, what is this? What is this? Oh no! Oh, it's a nightmare. Um, which actually I love the Wii U. I think the Wii U doesn't deserve all the hate that it gets. I think the Wii U is rude. I think the hate on the Wii U is, I don't think the Wii U is rude. It's just a machine. But I think it's unfair how mean people are to the Wii U. I think it's a great console. Um, One of the things I love about the Wii U over the Switch is that with the Switch, if I want to play it on the TV or my lap, I can, but I gotta like go take the console and like put it down and pick it up and put it down. But with this, I just tap the screen and it just goes back and forth. And like, no, it's not as portable as the Switch. It doesn't have as good battery as the Switch, etc. But like the ability to just tap the screen and just let's see, I could probably just do it now and see. Then I could just play it on the pad instead of having to get up to the TV, and then I can put it back. So like if you're playing a game on TV and this is like, hey, I want to watch a show, you're just like, oh dang, and you just keep going. And I thought that was cool, and I really respect that. And I wish the Switch had something similar. Don't know what that would be. I wish like it was set up so like you could. I wish the dock was just for charging, and so when you're holding it, you can just like tap it and just move it back and forth. That would be amazing. But maybe someday. So anyway, well, I say we jump into it. This game is pretty long. I said I don't really have any goals, but I think what I'd like to do is just try to do it all. You know, well, I'm not going to go for every Korok. No, no. I don't care about the Koroks enough to go for all of them, but I do want to do all the shrines. I want to find them all and do them all and whatnot and just be stupidly OP by the time we finish the game. So let's do it. So yeah, do a brand new game. This is scary because like I did a lot before, but it's nothing I can't do again. So here we go. Hopefully those sounds are coming through. I think they are, because if I hear them, then I think you're getting them the same way I am. Thank you, Redacted. I'm glad you heard the 3 seconds worth of sound. Boy, when I started this game, I had no idea what was in it. Because, like, yeah, it looked good, but I didn't know it was going to be that good. I also turned the jar off. I forgot. I'll turn the jar back on. It was blocking the logo of the game. I didn't want to lose it. Jeez, Zelda, so pushy. I do love that there's a consistent thing with Link just always being asleep at the start of every game, no matter what. And I hope they never stop because it's fantastic. This one feels a little bit more built in than like Ocarina of Time, where he's just having a nap. Or which one is it? The one they put out, the cute one that they redid for the Switch, where he like washes up passed out on a beach. I don't know why I'm blanking. Majora's Mask, he also gets attacked and knocked out. So yeah, like Ocarina of Time is like the laziest Link because he's just having a nap. He's just, I don't want to get up, I'm tired. All the rest of him, he gets like beat up or shipwrecked or... What's the game want me to focus on, you think? It could be anything. Oh, 3 hearts. Fun fact, on my save file, I guess it's a save file, on my island, on my Animal Crossing island that I have,
Is a Sheikah slate.
yeah, I know.
It will help guide
I
you
downloaded
along
like
the
somebody had
path.
like a perfect pattern for a Sheikah slate that I downloaded, and like it's been my character's cell phone for like 2 years now. It's beautiful. Is he biting his lower lip? He's like, I love tablets. Da 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 da. Mysterious tablet with a glowing center. You've never seen this device before, and yet there's something familiar about it. Has he never seen it? Or is that just like his brain's narrative of his amnesia? Like, is it new to Link, or is it just new to his current train of memory? Hello? Yes, yes, yes. Oh, it's gonna make me do it? Fine. Ah, these clothes are hideous. I can't wait until we get to, you know, dress him proper. Boy, old memories kicking in fast, because I was like, get your sword. And he's just like, what sword, dumbass? And I was like, oh, yeah. I don't have one yet.
Hold the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal.
That
will show you the way.
I wish games like that, like, I respect that they have a really good training system because they're appealing to all ages, and maybe this is somebody's first Zelda ever. And also, this is like very different than the other ones, so I get it. But I wish games just had like, have you done this before? And you're like, yeah, and then they just cut like the wasted cutscenes. Like, I don't need them. I can still wake up in the pool of water and go get the tablet and open the door, but I don't have to like see a voice talking to me.
Link.
Wait.
You are the light.
I am an elfman. Oh, it's a metaphor.
Once again. Now go.
So bousy. What about my plans? Oh, stamina. I heard a rumor that like Breath of the Wild 2 is like getting close to being like too powerful for the Switch, which is like, well, yeah, I love the Switch, but like it's a small console. There's only so much you could do with it. What the hell? You must have used my robot eyes to see him more closely. Boy, the way they just lay stuff out like, it's a stick! Get it. Yes, thank you. Hiya! No, give me the mushroom. God, like when, like, discovering cooking in this game, I was like, why is everything about this game so perfect? If your stamina wheel runs out, you'll be too tired to play the game. Get the hell out of here, you scrub. I also, like, one of the mechanics that we won't get for a little while, but, like, I absolutely love in this game, is, like, how you get to take pictures of stuff with the Sheikah slate to, like, learn about it, and then you can always reference, like, use that to find those things later. So cool. So cool. Want to apple. Let me have it. Oh, wow. There we go. I also, like, I have not played this game in a long time, so I might be kind of rusty. Ah, it's mine. It's mine. I beg your pardon. That's probably not a good voice. I beg your pardon. I do believe that is my baked apple. You can't just go about take whatever you please. Oh, forgive me. I could not resist pulling your leg. So was it his apple or was it not his apple? Please help yourself. An apple and an open flame make for a succulent treat. It is a bit strange to see another soul in these parts. Bye. Me, I'll spare you my life story. Because, spoilers. Um, I'm just an old fool who has lived here alone for quite some time now. What brings a bright-eyed young man like you to a place like this? I like how he's not even going to answer the damn question. Where are we? And even our guy knows. Answering a question with a question. That is fair enough. No, it's not. It's rude. As I cannot imagine our meeting to be a simple coincidence, I shall tell you. This is the Great Plateau. According to legend, this is the birthplace of the entire kingdom of Hyrule. What? Why would that be? What? I guess, like, did a person just spontaneously appear here and then start building? That temple there, long ago, it was the site of many sacred ceremonies. Ever since the decline of the kingdom 100 years ago, it sat abandoned in a state of decay. Yet another forgotten entity, a mere ghost of its former self. You really haven't done anything to try to reclaim the land. They just gave up. Yes? Well then, just help yourself to that torch there. Now, man, you plan to use it? It's a secret. I see. Well then, do as you please, I guess. Fuck me, right? There are plenty of monsters ahead of here, though. Remember that you can use that as a weapon, if need be. However, do not just swing it around without purpose. You must face your opponents and lock your sights on them with the button that the person controlling you has. Alright, well. I like how it's like, you get a really cool stick, and it's like, no, but they just give you an axe. It's not much better, though, all things considered. Woohoo! Like, you would think that like a woodcutter's axe would do more than one damage above a stick. How is that possible? Yeah. Oh no! Now there are a lot of people that do not love that your weapons break in this game. I am not among those people. I think it's a really cool mechanic. Oh, Link,
Link,
stop fucking around.
head for the point marked on the map near Sheikah Slate.
I mean, that's basically what she's saying, just in more words. Go here and stop having a good time. I complained about the... Well, hold on. The tools breaking in Animal Crossing it feels different to me, and I can't quite... Let's try to see if I can... Oh, hello, little Chew. Let's see if I can figure out why that is. Ow! I think the difference for me is that, like, there's strategy involved with, like, weapons breaking in Breath of the Wild. Like, you can have more weapons stockpiled. You can switch them out on the fly. It kind of creates this need to plan ahead and prepare. Animal Crossing, when things break, you just I mean, yeah, you could have more shovels on you, but there's no strategy involved. There's no like excitement to it. You just are suddenly down one tool, and you're just like, I guess I'll go make another one. So I don't. For me, it's not the same. I feel like the tools breaking in this game add a layer of depth to the gameplay, and the tools breaking in Animal Crossing add a layer of wasting my goddamn time. Like, give me like Stardew Valley, where I can get like better weapons, but I'm not like just breaking them every 15 minutes. I want this one. Yeah, boy. I do miss having a lot more stamina. Oh, hello. My name's Link. What's yours? I can't carry any more weapons. Well, that's just... let's go. There's no real reason to... Oh, so you can restore the tools life, you know. There's no reason to do that, but you can. You talking about an Animal Crossing? Is this an Animal Crossing restoring? Because, yeah, why would I bother? Also, I have a different window for chat, so I'm hoping I'll see the chats faster, but I don't know if I will or not. Hell yeah, better pants. God, I watched the Game Grumps play this game, and it was... Ow! And it was hilarious, but one thing that Oh my god! Mr. Hansen decided would be hilarious to do was just not put on clothes for as long as possible. I don't get it. How annoying. Okay, don't hit wooden barrels with wooden clubs. That didn't make sense just saying it, so I should have known better. I'm also going to be honest, I remember this game being prettier. And I don't mean to come down on it too hard, but I do remember it being better looking than it is. It's been a long time. It's still very pretty to look at. It's also little fugly after all this time. But then I feel like that's just the curse of every Zelda. Every Zelda looks terrible given enough time. Except for maybe Wind Waker. Wind Waker is pretty timeless with those stylized graphics. Pushing buttons for no reason. Like, does Link know to pray at this? If his memory's suffering. Was it the extent of the praying? One pray, please. Or they're just like, the player knows. They know they're supposed to pray. It's fine. God, I also remember the first time I played this game and kind of seeing the edge of this area, like with a big old wall. And like, I don't know, I was functioning off at like old thoughts where I was like, okay, well, there's the wall. It's probably like the end of the game world, and everything beyond that's just for like, you know, flavor. It just looks cool. And then like you finish the intro and it's like, okay, cool, now you can do the rest of the game. And I was like, oh, no, it's all for real. It's all here. Oh, I was so excited to know that like those mountains in the distance weren't just to make me feel good. They had purpose. Hello, I want more treasure chests and more rewards, and I want a better shirt. I want to look beautiful. Look at you guys down there being all adorable. Just asking to get smooshed by a giant rock. Alright, which way do we push? I guess only one way to push the boulder. This way. Why is it always funny? Why is blowing up bokoblins never not hilarious? Well, I just get rid of this busted one. Who needs it? Not me. I guess I shouldn't. It drives me nuts, like, how good of a job they do with these things. Like, yeah, it's not going to break. It's a barrel. Barrels are strong. I'm like, I know, but I wanted it to. Uh, I mean, I used to be good at this. I used to be, like, able to, like, hit these guys. Like, I knew where to aim for, like, arrow drop, and now I've, like, forgotten completely. Is it here? Well, I hit him. Not where I wanted to. No. That's what I want to do the first time. Yep. Don't mind me, bokoblins. I'm, not here. Just look the other way. Tee-hee-hee. Oh, it's a blue bokoblin. I didn't even notice. It's a good thing I still have one arrow. Gosh, I'm so excited to get the sailcloth because, like, the freedom. Oh, the freedom. Sir, I know you're cooler than them, but, like, move along. Why won't he go inside? He's like the worst ding-dong ditch adult I've ever seen. Like, they're supposed to go inside. If they stay outside, then you can't keep doing it. Oh my goodness. What I wouldn't give to have bombs already. It is just going to be like me, like, being like, I wish I was further along. Redacted, you've been listening to Game Lo-Fi during work, and you really love this other Lo-Fi playlist. Until you heard the Twin Rova theme Lo-Fi remix. It's a nightmare. That's fair. Twin Rova's a cool boss, though. This chat is way faster. I don't know, because, like, I saw this chat is way faster come in, but, like, I feel like it went on both screens real quick. Maybe I'm just paying more attention. Maybe it was me all along. I don't know, because I know there's a delay on the information getting to you, and I know this because I've, like, gone on, like, an intermission and then, like, went out into the living room, and I can hear myself on Family Jules' phone, like, several moments after. Oh my gosh, Link. Link! What are you doing? I don't know why he didn't want to climb. It's fine. It's fine. So yeah, I know there's a delay, like, out of control in that regard, but are you guys back inside, or are you just running around being rude? I look like they're having a grand old time in there. Eh. Wait, what do you mean question marks? I'm just here. Everything's fine. Nothing to worry about. Perfect. Boy, that was a lot of oomph for, like, a little bit of payoff. Oh, I forgot. He's too strong. Hello. Sir. I bet if he hits me, I'll die, so I don't want to... Oop, I'm, like, aiming at him as if I have arrows. I sure don't. Oh, oh man. I'm just kidding. I just want to do all the things. Of course, continue. Well, there goes our no-death run. Like I said, just no expectations, just having a good time. Having a grand old time. It's okay. I should just do things in order and stop messing around. I know. If I'm going to complain about wanting to have things unlocked, I should actually, like, work on getting them unlocked. Whatever. God, I remember when I discovered shield surfing in this game. That was cool. That was fun. Loved that. Redacted orbit. What is that shape? Is that, oh, it's a ghost controller, like an angel controller. I see the halo, I see the wings, so yeah, I'm gonna assume angel ghost controller. I wish I ran out of stamina that slowly when I ran up like a sheer cliff. I like that he doesn't trust it. He's like, what the fuck is this? Oh shit. Self-destruct activated. He's like, oh no, 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 no. God, I wish they would just fuck with Link. He seems like such an idiot. Like, I feel like he's probably the most gullible Nintendo character. Because they're like, hey, here's the thing. Go around and just shove it in square holes. He's like, alright. I feel like anybody else would be like, should I though? What if Ganon put this here? What if this is like the Ganon bomb? Himbo Link. I mean, yeah. God, it's so pretty. I know what I said earlier, but it's still pretty. It's the prettiest, ugliest game I've ever seen. It's, I'm being needlessly harsh. It's not that ugly. Seem to like clean up the edges, basically. Blip. Give me that magic juice. Man, I do love a map unlocking thing. How dare you say that when FF is right there? What do you mean FF? What FF? Talking about Final Fantasy? It's only FF I know. Well, which one? Which Final Fantasy are you shitting on? There's so many to choose from.
Try to remember. You have been asleep for the past 100 years.
It's a long time.
The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end.
Goals. I like the idea that this is just all in Link's head.
You must hurry, Link.
Oh, don't you worry. I'm gonna take forever to get there. It's gonna be like another 100 years minimum before I'm like, okay, here I come. I did it. Now, just do whatever you want, I guess. Whee! This is why you need the sailcloths. You don't have to spend all day just doing this nonsense. My constant commitment issues. Commitment issues to what? What am I having commitment issues with? How dare you call me that? You don't know my life. I loved her. Cold erosion. Yo, hope your day and stream has been great, Thomas. It has been great. I think we've been at, what, 30 minutes? My day's better now. Work was boring, but this is fun. So welcome. Thanks for stopping by. My, it would seem we have, I can't read. Reading's hard. It would seem we have quite the enigma here. What? This tower and others just like it erupted across the land, one after another. It is almost as though a long dormant power has awoken quite suddenly. Yeah, I was there. If you do not mind me asking, did anything odd occur while you were up atop the tower? Yes, somebody kept telling me what to do. Well now, a voice you say. I'm gonna go find a hero who's not hearing things. Bye. And did you happen to recognize this mysterious voice? How would I know? Except for I played it before. It seems I have some work to do as far as earning your trust goes. I suppose that is understandable. Boy, he really just lets us do whatever we want. I assume you caught some of that atrocity enshrouding the castle. That is Calamity. Did he forget? Or is he just pausing for effect? 100 years ago, that vile entity brought the kingdom of Hyrule to ruin. Except for, as you run around this world, most everybody's fine. That's right. He doesn't. Well, he goes ah and shit when he falls really far. He's got some lines. It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything. I hit the button on accident. For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil, but just barely. There it festers, building its strength for the moment it will unleash its blight upon the land once again. Has pretty good time though. 100 years even. That's like, how? How did they know? It would appear that moment is fast approaching. Tap. I must ask you, courageous one. Do you intend to make your way to the castle? How's he know I'm courageous? We've known each other for 15 minutes. I had a feeling. I stole all of his stuff. Is that what made me courageous? I had a feeling you would say that. Here, on this isolated plateau, we were surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs with no way down. So don't even try. If you were to try to jump off, well, call climbing down. That'd be silly. Shut up. Redacted. I love how they're like, look at this scary castle. Of course, if you had a paraglider like mine, that'd be quite another story. Yeah, ignore the giant volcano. It's been erupting for 1,000 years. Whatever. That's just what volcanoes do, right? They never stop pouring lava. Oh ho! Piqued your interest. I know how to say piqued, don't worry. Your interest, have I? Yes, I didn't come soaring down here on my own feathery wings, you know. Worry not. I will happily agree to give you my paraglider, but not for nothing. Let's see now. How about I trade it for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby? I could get it, but... No! Adventure log. Things like this is like, open adventure log with plus button. You're like, fine. Come, let me show you something. I mean, buy me dinner first at least. God. Is this? Why are you so large? Am I small? Are you big? I'm not sure. Do you see that structure there? The one shining with a strange light. It began glowing the exact moment those towers rose up from the ground. I want you to burn it down. I hate it. I'm going to put a tennis court there. Anyway, I would think such a place might house some sort of treasure, wouldn't you? Treasure for the paraglider. A fair exchange, I believe. End of explanation. Goodbye. I do love that fishing in this game is as simple as, like, just go get the damn fish. Like, oh, okay. Got it. Look at him dancing. What, oh. I was like, what would that mean? The archer. Duh. Hell yeah, shield. I'll take it. Oh, jeez. Wow, he had a lot of time to, like, fire off, like, a single arrow would have done the trick. But, nope, he's fine. I hear you back there, but I don't want... I just love how dumb they are. He's like, what's running at me? Oh, is that an arrow coming from... Oh, God! Can I have the treasure? Eh, eh, eh. Hell yeah. I will say, like, what a fantastic system to like create a game that does not kind of shoehorn you into a single path. The fact that like you can take on the dungeons in whatever order you want, and if you've got the skills, which I don't, you could just go fight Ganon right now. Well, not right now, but after the tutorial is over. Like, why is that so cool? And how come it doesn't happen more often? And I feel like jumping in there. I don't have the stamina for that nonsense. Also, you can already see the bird from here. Like, heck yeah. Like, I got tired running around this thing. So, yeah, swimming through probably would have been certain death. We don't want that. We don't want to die already. Well, don't want to die already again. But this is exactly what. So, for me, those of you know how this goes, you know, obviously... What the heck? Okay, I feel, like I said, I haven't done the DLC, and I feel like this is part of it. Neat. What good did that do me this early in the game? That's so weird to put that there. The hell is it saying? Oh, so I like to do the Zora domain first, because I feel like that's a really appropriate first place. But I like to do the bird second, because that ability that you get to like navigate this world, so much better. Access granted. Didn't mean to skip it, but also like, we'll see it again. We'll be skipping those soon because so many things. I also really like with this particular game, you know, the other Zeldas have a lot of items you get as you go, and each one, like, you get in a dungeon, and then that's the item that you use on the dungeon. And I like how in this game, to use its foot in this shrine, I am Oma now as something. I like that they give you, like, just about everything right off the bat. Like, you have everything from the get-go, and then it's not that, like, stuff's blocked off from you. It's more like, you know, you can take it on however you want, and if you're not up to it, like, you know, you can go level up your health and your stamina, but otherwise, like, you just gotta, like, keep exploring, maybe get better weapons, but you get the magnesis, you get the stasis, you get the bombs, all pretty early, which is lovely. So you can kind of take the game on however you damn well please, which is like, breath of fresh air. Wow. Oh my goodness. Boop, you did it with your magnets. I also love too, like, with these little trials, you know, there's the challenge of doing it, but also, like, you know, that they hide stuff in them. Like, not only is beating them part of the challenge, but like you can get other treasure if you like look around and solve puzzles you don't have to solve. Like, how cool is that? Hey, Cube, what you doing? I will not be denied. I'll do whatever I want. You're not the boss of me. The only boss of me is... And then, like, this guy, like, oh, man. Introduction time. You're like, wow, what do I do? What is that? He's doing a charge-up attack. What a nightmare. Ow. They don't even bother to teach you that, like, you can deflect that stuff. How cool is that? So cool. Also, like, the skills they give you are awesome. Scoodly bobbity boop. Can you hear that 100 bajillion times? Oh, I forgot how to walk. It's hard. Hello, old man. What are doing? I wonder how his Wednesday's going. Oh, man. I'm seeing, like, the tiniest hesitation between the screen I'm playing on and the stream. And so I'm just gonna say right now, anytime I looked a fool in Bloodborne, we're gonna say that's what happened. We're gonna say it was the playing it through the capture card. So just roll with it. Just it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Bing. But making that claim means that if I screw up in this game, I can't use the same excuse. Oh, I feel sorry for not reading all this. I got distracted trying to make excuses. Here's a orb. They're $5.95 at Target. I love Link's face like, oh god, it's inside me. Help. May the goddess smile upon you. I don't know why I decided he sounds like Master Roshi from Dragon Ball Z. I'm old, and now I'm invisible. That sassy walk. What? Hello? Oh my god. Okay, so I get that, like, he has his sailcloth, but, like, where do you come from? There's nothing tall in that direction. It seems you managed to get your hands on a spirit orb. Well done. This is a... How did you know? Clairvoyance! Oh, actually, it's more like, clairvoyance! He turned into Batman for a second. Oh ho, or perhaps just something similar, like lying to you, I guess. As one gets older, it can become more difficult to see what is right before one's own eyes. What? That sounds ageist. However, that which was once hidden from view can often be crystal clear. But perhaps that's not true for everyone. Well, is it true or not? The appearance of those towers and the awakening of this shrine. Point at you! It is all connected to that Sheikah slate you carry on your hip there. Don't look at my hips. It has been quite some time since I have seen that Sheikah slate. Long ago, a highly advanced tribe known as the Sheikah inhabited these lands. They made slates, like the one you have now. The slate that was made by the Sheikah, who used to live here, and made slates all the time. The great power of their wisdom saved this kingdom time and time again. But they died anyway, I guess. But their ancient knowledge disappeared long ago, or so it is said. It is interesting, however, to think how something like that survived all this time, hidden away in a shrine. These shrines are tucked away in numerous places all across this land. On this plateau alone, there are three. 3 more! You sucker! Bring me the treasures from each of those shrines, and I'll give you my paraglider. Will be sassy instead of angry. I said treasure, but I never said there'd be only one treasure. Idiot. Read the contract more carefully. Whether it's 1 treasure or 4, what's the difference for a young go-getter like yourself, except for wasting your time? Since I'm feeling generous, I will also teach you a trick for finding shrines. It's always best to look around when... I love he's like, I'll teach you a trick. The best way to find shrines is to look for them. How about you make your way to the top of that tower again? Like, fine. It's more like reluctance, but fine. I admire your eagerness, but allow me to teach you something else before you go. Take a look at the map on your Sheikah slate. See those blue icons? You should recognize the cave where you woke, the shrine where you came from, and the tower. Well, you put that away really fast. You can travel instantly to any of those places with the Sheikah slate. I'm going to look this way now. I'm tired of staring at you. Or so I heard quite some time ago. I don't know if it works. Guess you could try. Ooh. Oops. Oh no, the cup's empty already. It was like that wasn't record time. All right, we got one orb and one what are they called? Shrines. Shrines the word. They didn't even try to hide the fact that this guy is doing some nonsense. What? I'm surprised it took you so long to catch up. I mean, you teleported here instantly, and yet, fuck you. How did you? Shut up. Now then, I wanted you to join me up here so you could use this as a vantage point to search for shrines. Did you know that about the scope on your Sheikah slate? Look through it, and you can stick a pin anywhere you'd like to mark on the map. Do it. The pins on your map serve as reference points for your travels. Just stick a pin anywhere you're interested in. Have you ever heard of Pinterest? Shut up. I got it. Go ahead and take a look if you feel inclined to do so. You know, like I'm making you do. Oh my goodness. I feel like there's one over there, and I need to, there we go. That's the spot. That's the, oh yeah. Pin. And pin. If you see it, like, jumping around a lot, it's because with the Wii U tablet, it's using the camera, and so, like, it's just, you can tell I don't have surgeon's hands with how wacky and wild this thing's jumping around. All right. Well, I mean, the obvious choice would be to go to the lowest one, so let's do it. I'm not here to make waves. I'm here to have a good time. Even if the old man is messing with me. Boy, didn't want to ever do this again, and yet here we are. It's all good. Yeah, so what's going on out there, chat? Have y'all ever played Zelda before? Do you have a favorite Zelda? Have you, like, been afraid of Zelda? You're like, oh, it's too much for me. Or you're like, it's a kid's game, it's for babies. I don't want to play as for baby game. Baby games are dumb. Or you're like, I heard Navi sucked and I didn't want to do it. Which Navi doesn't suck. Navi's cool. Navi's annoying, but she's cool. Search. Tomcat, you've only ever watched your kids play. Hey, that's me. I'm your kids. One of them, anyway. Oh, no, it's alive! Yes, I know I can deflect the shots back, but, like, I'm out of practice. And I'm not gonna brush up right now when death is almost assured if I take that thing on. Functional Redacted really likes Wind Waker. Ashri! Hello, Ashri! Welcome! I agree, Ashri. This one is good. Several years ago now, I made a top 50 favorite games of all time of my own, my personal favorites. And I spent a long time arguing with myself if I liked this game more than Ocarina of Time. And I had to accept that, yes, I do. I do like this game more than Ocarina of Time. Because, damn. But Ashley, how's your day going? You've been here for like 30 minutes. Well, hey, yeah. You can hang out and chat if you want. It's going to be a while before we see a Lionel. We're just little baby links at this point. To you who sets foot in this shrine, I am Jabaish. In the name of the goddess Helia, I offer this try. I should do the old man voice. What am I doing? Hey, what do you think? What item do you think they'll give us? Is it a bomb? But Astrid, in case you didn't know, with the way Twitch is set up, I can, if people are here, I can't see who's watching. I can only see people chat. So if like you're hanging out but like don't say anything, I just don't know. It can say like 100 people watching, but if no one says anything, I don't know who they are. So now I know you're here. Thank you for saying I'm good. I appreciate it. I'm just doing my best. I don't know if you saw, but I'm playing this on the Wii U of all things, not even a Switch. Look at this. Look at this old relic. Wahoo! Hey, I pushed the button. Also, I like that Ashley's like, "You're good," and then I just forget how games work. I'm very, very out of practice with this blasted game. We'll get better in no time. We'll be killing it, slaughtering Ganons, doing the things. Claymore. Well, guess what? We're not gonna leave the Claymore in there. Get out of here, stick. Going back to what you said, functioning adult, that Redacted likes Wind Waker. Wind Waker is great. I talked about this on an earlier stream about like how I think I was talking about how I feel bad that Tunic is going to get passed over because it's just really cutesy, and then I feel like Wind Waker had that problem where like people were really ready for a very like gritty photorealistic Zelda, and then they got Wind Waker, and they were like so mad about it. And then like I played, like I was among that group that like I was just like, boo, this game is really adorable, and I hate it. I want a cool Zelda, and so I just ignored it for a long time. And it was so good when I finally like stopped being such a punk and started being like a rational adult and played Wind Waker. Like they did such a good job with that game. It was so fun. It was so satisfying. Yeah, and Wind Waker has like such charm to it. Like it's just so, it's such a feel-good game. I also think it's because it was up to that point like Link had always had very simple graphic stylings. You know, he never really had. Why is this here? Because there are levels where like that ball has a purpose, but I don't see. That has nowhere to go. Anyway, like prior to Wind Waker, Link had pretty shoddy graphics to work with. And Wind Waker gave a level of like reality to his face that we didn't have before. He was able to like emote with like his eyes and his mouth and like just like all the things. Sorry, your resourcefulness and overcoming. I don't know why I made him sound like that, but in the name of Goddess Healy, I bestow upon you this crystal orb. Gosh, spirit orb. Come on, Thomas, read the words. Yum, 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 yum. And so like I don't know, and it's the same thing for all the characters in Wind Waker. Like all the characters, because of their animation style, have the ability to like emote in a way they couldn't do before that, and in a way that like almost doesn't register that well in games after. Like I feel like Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword like don't have as good of like emotional storytelling through the characters because like the animation is just not as good for the facial expressions. Um, and so, oh no, it's nighttime. I forgot how night works in this game with the bokoblins, the skelly goblins. But I'll take a bokoblin arm, except just be like, you have too many sticks in your pocket, which I don't want. Um, so yeah, when I first started playing Wind Waker, I was like, God, it's so good. It's so good because it's so adorable. And then the gameplay was good. Let's see, what do we have here? We got this weakness. Hiya! Ah. So yeah, I think Wind Waker is a great Zelda game. Um, I think for me, this game takes the cake. This is definitely like top tier Zelda-ing. Um, I don't want the spear, but I want all your bits. Um, and then I think Ocarina of Time is still like a good close second. They're so different now. Like those two games are so not even close to the same game anymore. It's so weird how different Ocarina of Time is from Breath of the Wild, but like Ocarina of Time is such a good game, and it's like it's also like to be unfair about judging it. Ocarina of Time, like I didn't get into Zelda young. It was a game I didn't get around to until much later, and so Ocarina of Time was my first Zelda game. Like I didn't play it on the NES, I didn't play it on the Super Nintendo. I remember going over to like friends' houses or like cousins' houses and like they had it and I was like, "Oh, this looks really cool," but I just didn't own it until Ocarina of Time. Um and so there's always it's like, it's also that like first Zelda experience for me that like gives it a little bit of an edge. Boy, it's been a while. I forget how to like to get this safely. Oh, I guess just go away, bees. I want the honey. Hell yeah. I genuinely wasn't sure, like, how do I get the honey again? I just shoot the bees. Or slap the bees. But I like how, like, they fly away. We're not killing the bees. We're just telling them, like, no, no. It's my honey. You go somewhere else, make more honey. Because that's how we feel in real life. We don't kill the bees. We love the bees. We protect the bees. Bees are good. Rush room. When you're in a hurry. Fun fact. Hate mushrooms in real life. Do not love them. Especially if I can, like, feel the texture of a mushroom. Ugh. No, thank you. Do not want. Mushrooms. Like the way that they mush in your mouth. The way they squeak against the side of your tooth. Huh? No, I do not want it. Oh, is this someone's home? Oh, it's his home. I'll just take more stuff. Thanks. Ow. My sword is damaged. This is also just like, this is such a cool way to introduce the character or the player to information. Like to just have stuff lying around they don't have to read, but then if they want to, they can. On this desolate plateau, the only pleasure that brings me comfort is cooking, and today I outdid myself. Truly, I created the perfect dish. I call it spicy meat and seafood fry. This recipe not only restores health, but also keeps me warm, even when traveling in the snowy mountains. With this dish on my side, I no longer have need of that itchy warm doublet. I do not know how I allowed this to happen, but it seems I forgot to write down a very important recipe. I know it contained raw meat and spicy pepper. However, I simply can't remember what else I used. My age is catching up to me. Sadly, on this lonely plateau, I have only my own knowledge and memory to rely on. Still, if I did find someone who knew the missing ingredient, I would happily reward them with my warm doublet. However, it seems unlikely that such a miraculous wish will ever be fulfilled. So if we can recreate his perfect spicy meat and seafood dish, which sounds like the missing ingredient is seafood, then he'll give us a warm doublet. Which, if you guys don't know, temperature is a thing. If you look down there by the map, it's a little, I forgot about the lizards. If you look down there by the map, there is a little temperature gauge in Fahrenheit because I don't know Celsius. And there are points in the game where it's going to dip down really low and get nice and cold, and points to get really warm. And we got to account for that, which again, such a cool mechanic. Farmer's pitchfork. Oh my goodness. Well, I don't need this crappy little weapon that's about to die. What if I can hit this guy? Ugh. Nope, not even close. It's okay. Woohoo. Let's see. Right about there. Damn, too high. Never got that that hit I wanted, but at least he didn't sound the alarm. For all the sleepy peepees. Also, that you can get sometimes get your arrows back. They don't always break every time. So cool. It's always satisfying. It's never not funny. You dummy. I mean, I respect it. He's like, I need a weapon, but it's like, I'm standing between you and your weapon. Do you not see the death coming your way? It's gonna hurt. Also, this game has something that every good RPG should have, which is home ownership. Again, we're a long way off, but home ownership. Stay tuned. Man, I can't wait to get my inventory increased. As tedious as it can be to find the Koroks, that is worth the effort. 100%. Hello, bee honey. Gimme, 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 gimme. Damn. Bomb arrows that quick? That's cool. Well, then how about I get rid of the one that's about to die? How about them apples? Heh. Now we can blow up boxes willy-nilly. In case, you know, they're full of a single apple. Because that's how packaging works. I said that facetiously, like, ha 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 ha, but then I'm thinking about it like, actually, no, that is how packaging works. An acorn! Oh my goodness. But the number of things that you buy, and then it's like, you get like 5 pounds of packaging, and then like a little thing, and you're like, what the hell? You look like you want to be dinner. Or I can just shoot right over your head. Bam! Hell yeah. No, don't drop down. I want the apples. Can never have enough food in this game. The more food, the better. The apple's too high, though. I don't care. Alright. I remember when I first played this game, I could not for the life of me figure out how to do cooking. It was so hard. Oh! I didn't mean to make a fire arrow. That was my bad. Yeah, I'll whistle. That'll stop the problem. Okay, so we're gonna Get a spicy pepper. Like I couldn't figure out like how to like come here and like hold stuff. Blew my mind. And then when I finally figured it out, I was just like, oh, it's so simple. Spicy meat and tea. Hey, that's the dish. Old man. Help. I did the thing. Aren't you proud? Oh, fancy that. Oh, no, I said, oh ho. So me again. What are you doing? I thought this tree might make for some good fireworks, so I said, die, tree. And it couldn't fight back because it's a tree. Made me feel like a big man. However, getting a tree to fall exactly where you want to is quite an art. You turn your hips so that they face the way you want the tree to land. It's best to use an axe when felling trees. A sword works at a pinch, but you'll end up ruining the blade. Yes, I'm a bit busier now, as I'm sure you can see. Wait, hold on. How do I do the thing? Let's see. Do. Buys me seafood fry. Sir, I want your doublet. Give me your doublet. How do I... Doublet! Boy, do not remember. I do realize I do want this axe, though, because I want to chop down trees. Maybe if I chop down the tree, then he'll stop chopping down the tree, and then I can be like, hey, I know how to make your favorite dish. Do you want it? Do. I also remember the first time I played this, I did not pay attention to what he was saying, so I was just like, just chopping trees, and I was like, why are they going that way? And I'm like, boy, he really did just lay it out plain and clear, like, do it this way. And I'm like, no, I don't want to. I don't want to listen to you. Hell yeah, Korok leaf. You done? What if I do it? Whoa. I don't know I could hit him, but what now? But I made a food. It's delicious. I forget. I want his doublet. Maybe now if he goes back. Well, we'll come check in with him later, because he's really slow, and it's annoying. Oh, man, this is stressful. I'm scared. You'd think holding a joystick straight up wouldn't be that hard, and yet... Hard as hell. Lizard, come back. Oh my god! Lizard, no! Ow, his arm got in his own way. I don't have to do it that way, but I wanted to. Ah! Ooh, rocks. Who needs fire arrows when I can just put regular arrows in a fire? Oh my god, the stamina when you start this game is the worst. I hate it. Oh no. Oh, this guy still hasn't gone back. I guess he's not in a hurry. Maybe he's out of stamina from chopping that tree all day. And also me hitting him repeatedly. My bad. Gosh, I can't even remember like how many things I collected on my main save file that like I never used and probably like never will in this one either. Ho ho! Oh, do I have to make it in front of him? Well, okay, fine. We'll do it again. Spicy pepper. Raw meat. Fish. Cook. Doodle doodle doo. Really? That's probably what it used to be. Recovering from a bout of hard work takes a while. If you're hungry, I cooked something. Wait, is that? That looks just like my signature perfect dish, spicy meat and seafood fry. But how did you? Well, I suppose that's not important. Can I trouble you to share the recipe? I like that he forgot that the missing part in a seafood fry is seafood. Court Bowers, that is quite a beard. He has a great beard. You are correct, sir. Well done. Now, please allow me to reward you your culinary efforts with this warm doublet. Hell yeah. With that, you'll be able to resist the bite of colder environments. As for me, I know a great spicy meat and seafood fry recipe, so I can do without that warm doublet. Ah, starting to look less like a scrub. This one. I'm coming for you, Shrine. I'm coming for. I know you're up there. Everybody saw. We all saw you up there. We did the thing. Okay. Here's the part where we don't fall in. No, no, no. Oh my gosh. Everybody's fine. Nobody panic. It was all part of the show. Playing this game really, you know what? Just whatever. Oh, sorry, I got rid of yield axe because I was tired of it. Playing this really makes me yearn for. There's it's not a Lego brand. Like I think somebody took Lego bricks and figured out how to like assemble them differently, but somebody made a version of one of like the horse stables in this game out of Lego bricks, and it just looks so cool, and I want it. But it's a little pricey. A little pricey. So maybe someday. Maybe someday. You better believe, though, if I ever can afford that, definitely do that on stream. One thing I didn't know about this game for the longest time, and then I was like just watching a video. You know, they put out those videos like 117 tips that you didn't know, and you're like, I knew all of these. What do you mean? But I watched one of those videos about this game that had one tip that I actually did not know, which is that when Link's stamina is in like critical levels, when you get down to the point where like the green of the stamina bar turns to red, if you use the jump button at that point, he'll actually jump further than he normally would as like a last ditch effort, like in the hopes that like one more will be enough to make it. And that was something that I did not know. I thought that was cool to discover, like, oh, all right. So like if you're really hurting, just go that last little bit. I mean, obviously if you jump and you go extra far and you still don't make it to a ledge, then he'll go, uh-oh, and like fucking die, but hopefully close the gap. Oh, a damn shrine. It's the only way I can read it now. Boodle-a-doodle-a-doo. Like, do you think the Sheikah actually died, or did they just be like, I don't want to be here anymore, and they like just moved somewhere else? Based on the giant rock outside, I'm pretty sure I remember what shrine this is. Hell yeah. Stasis time. To you who sets foot in this shrine, I am Owadam. In the name of that goddess of Hylia, I offer this trial. Meow. Give me that good. Do 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 do. Bloop. Boodle boop. Scooby boop. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Do, do. And if you didn't know, when you stasis something, you can unstasis it if you want to break its lock-on time sooner. Oh, no. So, like, I want this to move on. So, like, I can just point out and be like, hurry, go. Or I can just keep hitting the wrong button and wait. But I still want to stop the next one when it's in a good spot, because I want that treasure chest. Any second now. So now I can come up here and get this. Ooh, oh my god. Go away, pot lid. Nobody wants you. Hell yeah. Well, we can make it. We can make it. Ooh, I love that they put the hammer here like, you know they want you to pick it up. Go away, Boko Spear. Nobody needs you. Doodle-doodle-doo. Because conservation of momentum is a thing. Woo! It just murders the old guy in the shrine. He's just like, oh no! Boom! Your resourcefulness in overcoming this trial speaks to the promise of a hero. We all have the same voice, by the way. Except for the last one, I guess. In the name of the goddess Hilly, I bestow upon you this spirit orb. Are you getting tired of these yet? Yeah, is 3 enough? We're going to start skipping these because we know what happens. It's the same every time. It goes inside us and Link goes, ugh. May the goddess smile upon you. Now go away. Ah, man. There's a smudge on my monitor. I hate it. I'm just looking at it like... But I don't have any cleaner nearby, so... I'm just gonna glare at it. It's right next to the camera, though, so it kind of almost looks like I'm glaring at you. But I'm not. I wouldn't glare at you, chat. You're my favorite. Whee! Goodbye! Oh, it disappeared. Wow, I didn't love that. It's probably be some item I can't pick up. Oh, no, it's a bow. Okay. Oh, I was like, I probably have room for it. Yeah. What game would be complete without inventory management? None of them. All right. All right, 3 shrines down, 1 to go. Oh, another iron sledgehammer. Kind of want it. Kind of want it more than I want this. Though I tend to prefer... I shouldn't have done that. I tend to prefer one-handed weapons in this game because it's faster. And I like using a shield. But at this point in the game, I'm all about just getting that damage. All right, so if you see over there now by our mini-map, the temperature has dropped. But thanks to our warm doublet, we can withstand colder temperatures, so we're not freezing to death yet. Also, one mechanic about this game I think is amazing is that there are elemental weapons, so there's like fire weapons and ice weapons. And if you equip a fire weapon, it actually raises your temperature, which, like, of course it would, but, like, So many games wouldn't think of that. And I just thought that was so cool. So cool. What you guys doing over there? I remember the first time I played this, I didn't understand what was happening. I came up here without the warm doublet, without any spicy peppers, and I was like slowly dying. And I was like trying to kill these moblins, but also trying to like stay really close to their fire because I was like, I'm dying. I'm gonna die of freezing. Oops, I missed. Bam! Bam! That shield ain't gonna stop this. Ugh. Right in the skull. Hello, sir. So yeah, that didn't go well when I tried to just fight them near their own fire. They showed me. But also cool that you can just stand near a fire and stay warm, but then you can't go anywhere. Holding a torch helps a little bit. It's really cool. So many cool things, like these weapons being on fire. If you pick one up while it's on fire, super helpful in the whole freezing to death department. Okay, so I think, yeah, we need to go up, not down. The final one of these is way up there. Came down here because of those fine gentlemen, but now I'm just kind of stuck. Oh. Well, hello, you funny fellas. That didn't do anything. I don't know why I thought it would. But it's all good. Hello. Forgot that this is like the place to drop boulders on. But if you come the wrong way, you just have to deal with it. And yes, there are reasons to collect all the monster parts, but not for much. Not for a while. It's going to be a while before we need those. Oh. Oh no, a blue one. Last time we fought a blue one, it didn't go so good for us, so let's hope this one goes better. God, they're so strong, like, at this point. Like, later in the game, these guys are nothing. Nothing. But right now, they are champions. Don't really need that anymore. Let's see. We've been taking some hits on this one. We don't need it. Get better shield. Because yeah, what we're supposed to do for funsies, you can come up here and then just oh, or I can slide in place and not push it over the edge. How underwhelming that it didn't actually blow up the things, but I realized I missed this, so go get it. Love me some arrows. And this one arrow. Love that. Alright, tell me, what's everybody's dinner plans for the day? Have you already eaten dinner? Is it still to come? Are you making it? Are you buying it? Do you already... Is it leftovers? Is it pizza? Everybody wants it to be pizza. I haven't met anybody yet who, like, hates pizza. I have people who like different types of pizza, but never anybody who hates pizza. I've been having a strong hot dog craving lately. There's a place back in Bellingham called Schweinhaus, and I miss it so much. They did bratwursts. It was all outdoor seating. When they first started, they were very small. Didn't have a lot going on. But by the time I moved away, like, Schweinhaus had everything. They had heated and covered seating, a bunch of like TVs and projectors outside with spurts. They had like oversized Jenga. They had, you know, just a lot more places to sit. And they had a huge like tap beer and sometimes cider. They always had a lot of beer, but they would always have like maybe like one cider, or maybe they would have like a sour. There were a few times I went there that had uh, no ciders, and I was just like, oh, how dare you? What am I supposed to do without a cider? And they're like, oh, buy a beer, and I was like, no, they're terrible. But yeah, they had bratwurst. They had like one of the best like soft pretzels I've ever had. They had good poutine. So I've been craving something like that, and I haven't found it yet. Whoa, what are you doing up here? I've never walked up here before at this point. Ah, I enjoy gazing at the world from here. Breathtaking view, I guess. This may be the best place to get a full view of the entire plateau. Use your scope to look for shrines. When you locate one, place a pin. You know? Oh, Amber. Hell yeah. Like, we want to go down there. Be really convenient if I had a paraglider to just hop down there. Ooh. Bing. I will say though, like finding things. Functionally adult, waiting for Adapted to wake up for dinner. You're snacking on Cheez-Its until then. Well, what is dinner? Or do you know yet? Is that to be decided? Cheez-Its are an amazing snack. They are super delicious. Alright, for those of you who've never played Wind Waker, that's a different game, Breath of the Wild before, you may notice that this little circle of rocks looks awfully particular. And it does. I don't know if it's too early for this. I don't think it is. Sirs, I'm trying to show my friends around, and you're just being rude. This is a waste of this weapon. These guys are not strong enough for this weapon. Let's change to something simpler. Like, how about their own arms? And so, like, you see these, like, circles of rocks in places, and if there's gaps, you just need to, like, find the missing rock somewhere nearby and, like, fill it in. So I'm not sure where to... it's usually pretty close, but... yet to be determined. Maybe soup again? Perhaps easy pasta? Who knows? Hell yeah, easy pasta. Some Kraft mac and cheese, or maybe, like, a can of Chef Boyardee. Delicious. I see the rock in plain sight. Love me some pasta. My dear sweet friends around this place turned me on to a place called Buca de Beppo, and I love their pasta. Oh, it's so good. Boop 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 doop. Ah! Hi, Korok, you cute little bastard. I'm not Hestu, but I can see you. Yes, I can. I didn't know your kind could see the children of the forest. Well, if you run a Hestu, please return this to him. Oh, thank God that, like, I can get this now and not to come back later. Oh, and my friends are hiding in lots of different places, too. Don't be shy about poking your nose into suspicious places. That's bad life advice. All right. That's... I was like, how do I shield surf? I found it. Hey, it's Keys. Hi, Keys. What's up? Yeah, Buca de Beppo around here. Amazing pasta. Super delicious. Ah! Snowballs everywhere. Yeah, I haven't like Kraft mac and cheese in a long time. Delicious. Hey, you guys sleeping? Not anymore. Sir, I'm busy. Doodle-doo. I mean, Link's got food for days. Got apple. He got a whole orchard full of apples. Oh, I can't. As far as I know, I can't get that. But I think if I just stop being so impatient. I think after I'm done with the shrine, I can get that. So tired. Kanamoot. Kanamoot? Probably Kanamoot. We're gonna start skipping these too, because again, they're all the same. Every one of them. I actually don't know what I'm having for dinner tonight. I have not eaten dinner yet. That'll come after the stream. Post-stream dinner is like best dinner. Delicious. Walkies. Oh yeah, it's the ice one. To you who sets foot in this shrine, I am Kanamoot. In the name of the gods of Healy, I offer this trial. Make ice and stuff. Yeah, I don't know what's for dinner. Probably a HelloFresh box. I'm pretty sure that'll be the plan. We've been doing HelloFresh for several weeks now, and we've got 2 left. We do 3 meals a week from them, and so we got 2 still for this week we haven't done yet. Ba-da-ba-da. Sponsored, yeah. Not sponsored by HelloFresh. But I like HelloFresh, so if they're ever like, "Hey, Cracked, do you want to sponsor us?" I'd be like, or do you want us to sponsor you? I don't want to sponsor them. I don't have money, but they have money. But yeah, I'd be down. So, in case this ever magically makes it to HelloFresh's front door. Because their food is good. And even though it's like the calories-wise stuff, it's still pretty filling. Hello, sir. No, don't you back away. I need to... Ow! Come here. Tomcat, you tried every plate and Home Chef? At first I thought you were saying you tried every plate, like every plate that HelloFresh had to offer, and I was like, wow, how? But I see, it's a company called Hello Plate. Or Every Plate. Hello Plate! Nope, it's not what that's called. Every Plate. Do you have a preference? Do you think one's better than the other? Between Every Plate and Home Chef? Because I haven't tried either of those. So I don't know if they're any good. They might be perfectly delicious. Perfectly splendid. Look at this. Look at them trying to be like, ha ha ha. You almost missed the treasure chest. No. I refuse to miss the treasure chest. But I also apparently refuse to do that. We've thought about like, because like the HelloFresh subscription is in my name. And so we've thought about like having Family Jewels get like a different subscription in her name, and then you do like 3 and 3, so like most of the week's already taken care of. But we try to make food on other nights. But there's always those nights where you're like, how about we just, just get it sent to our front door. I almost, like Sunday night, I almost did delivery. But then I went to the store and bought a bag of tortilla chips and made nachos at home instead. Not healthy, but I made them myself. Tomcat, no, you liked both. Every plate was a little more cooking, but recipes were really good. Yeah. That's good. That's a fair comparison, because like we've noticed like with like HelloFresh, it's definitely faster than cooking from scratch. And so I would be curious to see like how other groups stack up to that. I think for me, the thing that I'm the worst at when it comes to cooking is just how long it takes me to do like the prep work. Like when there's like a bunch of produce to chop, like I think just my knife skills are lacking, and it takes me so long to chop stuff. But I've never lost a finger. Whoa! Tomcat. The other one had some heat and eat, which was quick and easy. Oh, okay. That's cool. With this, you have now acquired all the spirit orbs from the shrines on this plateau. Oh ho ho! Extraordinary! That means it is finally time. Lincoln, it's finally time for me to tell you everything. But first, not here though. Imagine an X on your map within the 4 shrines as the endpoints, and the spot where those lines intersect. I shall wait for you there. Spoilers, it's the Temple of Time. Oh shit, I'm a ghost. Goodbye. Alright, so we're gonna go talk to him, but we're at like the halfway point, a little past. So it's intermission time. So I'm gonna do all the things. As you know, cup is empty. Gotta fill it back up. Gotta use the bathroom. Gotta stretch. I invite you to do the same. You know, stretch. Get food if you need it. Get drinks if you need it. Use the restroom. And we'll be back hopefully in just a few minutes. And I will hope to see you there. So, all right, be right back. Bye for just a little bit. I promise I'll be back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Thanks for riding out the intermission with me. I'm back refreshed. I've got my refilled cup of OJ. Bing. It is OJ. It's just not just OJ. I wanted to share. I don't know if this won't show up at all, and I'm very inflexible. But I wanted to try to show if I can get it up on. Oh no, I have an invisible leg. You could just barely see. You could see like the Hyrule gold birds. I was excited to wear I'm wearing Zelda themed pajamas, but they're green, so they don't show up at all on camera. But they are there, so that's right. I stream in my pajamas because wouldn't you? Who wouldn't want to stream in their pajamas? So comfy. Oh, and I just punched my microphone. That's fine. But yeah, welcome back. Thanks for riding through that. I actually got back like a few moments ago, and then I was just like really enjoying the music. It's like probably my favorite song that I found so far on my intermission playlist. So, but yeah, like I was complaining about before, I couldn't get to this particular thing because, well, I mean, there is swimming in this game, but the problem is that it's very cold here. And if I jumped into the water, I would most certainly drown and die. But now that I have the ice, I can pull it out of the water to get the opal. Also, one of the probably cooler mechanics, and I don't think there's one here. Nah. That I think is... No, I'm dying. I tried to jump, and I hit the wrong button. But cool thing about this game, if you notice, the game over is blue. Did you know that the color of the game over changes depending on how you die? It's blue because we froze to death. That's cool. I think it's like yellow if you die from like electricity. And maybe it's got like an orange tint to it if you die from burning instead of just dying. Because I think just dying is red. I kind of want to like shield surf down, but I also don't want to like die trying. God, look how cool that is. So there's a shrine like just down in like a ravine. It'd be so easy to miss, but if you just happen to catch it from the right angle, you can put a pin on it and you won't forget. So neat. Just gonna climb on down. Link is so strong. He's so strong. Such a strong boy. He's a strong, nasty boy. Whee. Like Redacted called them earlier, he's a himbo. Hiya! I think it's weird that they're called keys, and I want to know if there's something like about that in translation, because like in Zelda, like the bats are called keys or keys, and the snakes are called rope. And it's like, I mean, what? Obviously there's a reason for that, I assume. Ah, did you see there's a middle door over there, so you don't have to like just die? Although I love this because like you can just sit it down really poorly and then it doesn't work. Good enough. Near 'em. Wait, search. I forgot. Gimme. An ancient screw. Done. How many games have that as like a plot device? It's like, once upon a time, there was a species or a people or what, or aliens that like had technology that is just laughably beyond the modern day, but they're all gone and nobody knows why. It's a mystery. We'll never. Hey, why? How? That's a good archer. Ha ha! But I made it count. Ah, you suck. Da, 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 da. He would have blown the horn, but now he doesn't get the chance. Metal boxes are hilarious. Let's see, can I get that far enough over there? No. But if I get a little bit closer. Dang, I missed. It's okay. It's funny because I saw the guy like charging in with the fire, but I just didn't want to stop doing what I was doing. Like, I want to play how I want to play. I guess that was a sneak attack. I do like that they set up these things to like open once you've actually killed everything in the area, just to make sure you can't just like just run in and run out and like ignore things. You don't have to get this. You could just not get the treasure chest or do the fighting, but like I like, do you want the thing? Then like earn it. Do the work, and you're like, I do want you. Oh, so many arrows. Great. Love it. I should hurry though because I really want that paraglider. Change the whole face of the game. Also, yes, you may notice there is a round bomb and a square bomb because sometimes you don't want your bombs to roll. And what's perfect? I guess it's a cube. Cube bomb. Court Bowers, are you still watching this? Are you sure you want to watch this? Because you've thought about, well, actually, I've never known if you actually thought about playing this or if I just keep telling you to play it. And you're just like, I want to. It's funny. They fell off that cliff. Or will me playing this be like what encourages you to finally like bite the bullet, buy the game, play the thing? Ow. I wanted to shoot the bird, but I got too close. I find it fascinating how watching somebody play something can like be what gets you into it. Like for me, you know, I talked about this when I started playing Bloodborne, that like I thought I would never play a From Software game. I would never play Dark Souls or Bloodborne or any of those because like way back in the day I played Demon Souls and it pissed me off and I was just like, no, these games are stupid. Who would ever want to do this on purpose? And then I watched people playing Bloodborne and I was like, wow, that looks like a lot of fun. And so I went for it. I gave it a shot and then I fell in love. Also, look at this. Look how tantalizing they make that. Like, oh, look at that. There's like a weapon sticking out of a stone. Like, you know you want to go there. And we will. It'll just be a lot easier once I have the sailcloth. Also, you can see over there, like, there's some rocks you can blow up. Probably a secret behind there. This game is made of secrets. So, like, the game is pretty open. Like, there are, like we've been running around for, what, like, 10-15 seconds right now without really like anything going on, but like it doesn't feel empty, at least to me. Like, there's always something to catch your eye, something to like draw you in or like pull you a certain way. Um, you know, there's villages you come across, enemies, treasures. There's so many things filling this world that, like, even as big as it is and like as like vast as some of the expanses are, like it never feels empty, and I love that. Even just like a sword sticking out of a rock just gives that section something exciting. In case you weren't sure this is where we're supposed to go, the glowing light kind of gives it away. Ooh. Hello. All right. It says a goddess, so we're just gonna assume it's like a goddess voice, and then I'll do my best. You who have conquered the shrines and claimed their spirit orbs, I can offer you great power. It appears you have claimed 4 spirit orbs. Exchange for 4 spirit orbs, I will amplify your being. Tell me what it is that you desire. I don't know about you all. That was a great goddess voice, and I like stamina. We'll get them both eventually, but like, I'm so tired of running out of stamina. And now you know. Also, that's a really pretty thing. Like, I don't know if anybody made these. I'm sure somebody on Etsy has the like stamina orb and the heart orb from this game. But like, how cool would it be to have like a little display on a shelf with like a custom made stamina and health orb from this game? Or maybe like the goddess orb, like the 3 of them lined up. It'd be beautiful. Or maybe like jeez, this guy. Like have like a little thing with like the goddess statue in the middle and then the 2 orbs on either side. That would look cool. The blessing of the goddess has made you that much more resilient, I see. Here I am! Get up here, quickly! Wow, we really just changed topics like in an instant. But now if you see, like, as we run, we've started a new circle of stamina. It's like we have that much more stamina to work with. It's fantastic. I think, like, if you're max stamina, you have, like, 3 of those. You have, like, 3... Like, that one will wrap fully around, and then you'll get, like, a third one that wraps all the way around, and that's, like, full stamina. It's, like, 3 times what you start with, which is awesome. And you get, like, clothes that, like, you lose stamina more slowly as you... Like, when you're doing climbing and stuff like that, so... So cool. The, like, climbing hat is, like, a cool, like, bandana that just makes Link look like a badass. Yeah, I would ask how you got here, but I've seen that you're a ghost now. Tomcat, you love the voices. Doing my best. He talks for his own now.
Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphorus Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule, a kingdom which no longer exists.
But I saw the castle. There's a dragon flying around it right now.
The Great Calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path, lo, a century ago.
I feel like the low was kind of forced there.
That my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile.
Has your memory recovered yet? I don't care.
I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me. I think you are now ready.
For what?
Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago.
Okie dokie. I don't think Link is feeling any stronger mentally than he was
To know Calamity
when we started this 2 hours ago.
one must know the story from an age-long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy.
Oh?
The signs of a resurrection.
That thing on the right with the sword and the crazy hair, I think is supposed to be us.
Lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors.
Ooh.
We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land.
That shape, the big shape kind of left there, that's a camel. We'll see that again.
With a sacred power, and her appointed
Zelda.
chosen
You can't
to
tell
serve
because
its
it's weird, and that's me.
It was they who sealed
Whoever drew these had a really interesting take on the characters.
100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit
Link
the
isn't
city
even a redhead.
and a skilled knight at her side.
He's blonde as hell.
It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule.
3 of them are cool. One of them sucks the most hard. They're like one of those heroes is the
Princesses that
worst.
wonder, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But
Nay.
Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining.
He threw fireballs. It was terrible. I love their goofy eyes.
He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the divine beasts, and turned against us. The
Oh, no.
champions lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight
Pew.
bravely collapsed while defending the princess.
They shot the cameraman.
The kingdom
That's
of
cheating.
Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon. However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Because plot.
You are our final hope.
Oh, just
The fate of
dropping that
Hyrule
Triforce
rests
early.
with you.
That princess was my own daughter,
Well, I mean,
my dear.
that tracks. You're the king, princess.
And the courageous knight
How that goes.
protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link.
What? No.
You fought valiantly.
I was taking a nap.
Fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of
You're not any stronger, though, so, like, good luck, I guess.
from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land.
Num 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 num.
Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link.
Are those contacts? Because your eyes are, like, hella blue.
You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon. Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point. I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko Village.
What a Rico village? Hold on.
She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko village.
There's that word again.
Your way past
This
the
is a
twin
kid's
summits of
game.
Dueling Peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
End of cutscene. Boy, that cut is harsh. Oh, and then we're done now. Go on. Here is the paraglider, just as I promised. I don't need it, you see, because I'm a ghost. And I never needed it. I just wanted to make you run around a lot. With your strong, nubile legs. Anyway, with that, you should be able to safely fly off the cliffs right in this area. And I think that's it. I'm sorry. That's such a weak line. I think that's it. I don't know. I'm tired. Like, I died a long time ago. I don't remember. I've told you everything I can. Oh, we're gonna go die now. Link, you must save Hyrule. 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 Alright, so jokes aside, the thing that the game just did there, to me, is so cool. So cool. Like, there's this notion where you're doing all this nonsense, and then, like, all of a sudden it's like, here's your quest, go defeat Ganon, and that will be with you for the entire game until you actually do that thing. And how cool is that? Like, what game just gives you that, like, hey, this is what you're supposed to do, and you're like, oh, hell yeah. God, I love it. Love it so much. Hey, you there, Skullman. I'm better prepared for you now. I'm gonna come kill you. I got a glider. I got better weapons. I got bombs and shit. No, don't do anything silly. I love this because you can, like, on the skulls, you can just kind of go, like, right up to the edge of them. And then you can just be like, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And then, bam! So much better than just shooting an arrow in there. But the big guy's still alive, because, like, of course he is. We need a, there we go. That's the one. That's the stuff. Hey, big guy. I want your treasure chest. I'm ready for you now. How about them apples? Ah, he's ready for me too. I thought he'd get stunned. I was a fool. Ah, what a jackass. I'm talking about me. I'm the jackass, not that guy. He's just being a blue bokoblin. That's what I get for being so cocky. But the game, like, I don't know. There's a lot of judgment about games that have a small... Redacted! Redacted's alive! You're back! With your shaky emotes. There's a lot of judgment about games that have, like, a small punishment for death. That, like, not much happens. I think this game gets some of that where... You know, like, you die, and then you just come right back, and, like, not much changes. And, like, but it's fine. Oops. I also forgot that this guy can't do anything if I just do this. So screw that guy. Ding, ding, ding. Redacted, your emotes are adorable. They're very shaky. I want to do an emote. I can do emotes. I can do this one. That's right. Pretty sure I'm like the only person who can do that emote, so hell yeah. Go me. I love that cat. That cat is so cute. Also, the game has this cool mechanic where like the X on my mini map is just showing me like this is where you died, and it's not like going there matters, but just like a reminder of like that's where you fucked up, and you're like, yeah, I sure did. Ah, thanks for telling me, making sure everybody knows. All right, can I have this? Because a lot of these things, if they're dead and they're just sitting there, sometimes you can walk up to them and search and get like free shit. It's beautiful. But like we've unlocked the rest of the game now. It's like, look, we can go anywhere. We can go straight to the castle. We can go to the volcano. We can go to over there. We can go where that birdie's flying. We can go where the clouds are. Like, it's just like, it lets you do whatever you want. And that's so cool. It's so cool. Oh my God. I'm so excited. I'm so happy that I'm doing this. I'm so happy that you guys are here so we can do it together. I'm just looking forward to this adventure. Looking forward to 120 shrines. 4 down, 116 to go. Hyrule Kingdom. You know, just all of it. You can just explore and look for stuff. Like, are there things in this area? Are there like treasures hidden in this ruin, or is there nothing? Like, we have our goal. We want to go over to like a village in the east, but we can do anything we want on the way there. What if Link was just like, nah, I don't wanna, and then he just like built a house and made a farm, and then he just like played Harvest Moon. Harvest Moon. I meant to say Stardew Valley, which I think is a title that more people would recognize, but Harvest Moon is great. For those of you who know what those two games are, Harvest Moon and Stardew Valley, I would like to put forth a challenge to find out which one is better in your mind. Not, we're not deciding for everybody, but like for your own opinion. What do you think? Also, check out. So there's a Stardew says redacted. I get it. There's a treasure chest here, and I can't open it because it's in the ground, but it's made of metal, so I can get out of there. Hell yeah. But I do love it, this mechanic. Like, I don't have to have them upright. He'll just kick them while they're face down. Still get the treasure. Redacted, you say that Stardew is better. Why is Stardew better than Harvest Moon? What makes it a better game? For me, it's tough. Like, I love Stardew Valley. And I do think that Stardew Valley wins. But before I say why I think it wins, I want to hear why you think it wins. What was this? A bow. A wooden bow. Wooden. Get out of here, you lesser bow. I also love the environmental storytelling. So, like, you've got this thing here, it's dead, right? But, like, there's, like, a bow and there's arrows around it. There's, like, this notion that, like, somebody was, like, fighting this thing and, like, shooting arrows at it. And so there's all these arrows, like, in the area that you're just like, whoa. And then, like, it's just the unspoken narrative of this area of, like, oh, man, things happened. Right now I'm waiting to see, because, like, Redacted hasn't responded yet, so either she hasn't heard me ask her to defend her opinion, or what I think is more likely is she's, like, formulating, like, the ultimate response as why Stardew is better than Harvest Moon. Also, how many of you have no idea what the hell I'm talking about? You're like, they're just nonsensical words to you, like Stardew, Harvest Moon. The crap is that? A rusty claymore. I want it. Oh, do I have a poopy? Oh, I have a. This is about to die. Reddit. Oh wait, functioning adult. Lol, and probably how to summarize it. That's right, redacted. Anti-capitalist gay agenda with more secrets, but those secrets are actually made sense, and the creator, this one dude, updated with endless love for years. He let the community mod every aspect of it. Also dinosaurs. That's a good point. So for those of you who don't know, Stardew Valley is made by Concerned Ape. And Concerned Ape is just one guy. And for as good as that game is, that like it's just one dude who made it. Like it is a masterpiece. Am I gonna shoot this crane? I'm gonna try. Don't judge me. Meat is important. And so Rusty Broadsword, don't care. But now I know about it. Rusty Halberd, also don't care. I also like that in this game, rusty versions of things are different than regular versions. It's just, I don't know. It's neat. Redacted, they pump out Harvest Moon games like a gotcha. So that's the thing for me. Like, if I'm thinking about Harvest Moon, I am unfairly, I would say, honing in on my favorite, which is Harvest Moon 64, which you'll never guess, but that was made for the N64. Aha! Surprise. Harvest Moon 64 was a really, really good game. It was a lot of fun. Everything they did with that game was just done so, so well. It was, like, the pacing was right. Like, the seasons moved at, like, a good speed. The characters were fun. Like, the different people that you could date and the approach to dating people and getting married and raising a family. The way that they did upgrading was really good. The way they did festivals was really good. And I feel like every Harvest Moon game after Harvest Moon 64 has just been bad. Hey, look, it's one of these guys who is cool, but also can't do shit if I just shoot him with a bow and arrow. And so, like, Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life was the next one that came out on the GameCube. And then they just went from there on and on. The only thing that they really did after Harvest Moon 64 that was, like, worth honing in on was they added, like, a... Hi, Family Jewels! Welcome! All y'all, Family Jewels has been busy. Family Jewels, we're talking about Stardew Valley versus Harvest Moon. Which, I know Family Jewels has played a lot of Stardew Valley. So she can weigh in on that. But, like, the one thing that they did well with Harvest Moon after Harvest Moon 64 was creating a non-male... Never apologize, Family Jewels. You're always welcome to join whenever you have the time. Same goes for everybody. Yeah, like, Harvest Moon, like most games in the gaming world, was designed from a very, like, male-centric perspective. And around the GameCube era was the first time that Harvest Moon started to venture into like, what it would be like to be a farmer as a lady. You played as a female character. So, like, on the GameCube, they had Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life. And then the sequel to that was Harvest Moon: Another Wonderful Life. So it went from A Wonderful Life to Another Wonderful Life. And it was the exact same game, except the protagonist that you played as was female instead of male. So that was cool because we didn't have that perspective before, and it was nice to have that. But it was really kind of weak in the sense that, like, the game was still designed from a male-centric perspective. They designed female characters to be appealing from, like, a single perspective as far as, like, dating and marrying and making a family. And they designed male characters to just be stereotypes. So when they were like, all right, here's the female version, the guys were not designed to be interesting to date. They were just the guys that are already in the game. And so, like, it was just a bunch of, like, really aggressive stereotypes. And it was disappointing. And I think they improved over time, but yeah. So Redacted, you said at one point early on in Harvest Moon, you could finally play as a girl. Oh, yeah. And that game would end once you got married and I think had kids. But if you played as a boy, you could keep playing. Salty about that. That's a point I actually don't know. Because I know when you played Harvest Moon A Wonderful Life on the GameCube, you could get married, you could have a kid, and then you would actually get old enough and you would die, but you would keep playing as your kid. The game would just kind of like recycle. I don't know how it was different if you in Another Wonderful Life if like that died and whatnot. Like if you died and if the game just ended from there. Hey, a fox. I know I saw it earlier, but like I didn't respond to it. A fox. But yeah, I liked Harvest Moon 64 because again, like the festivals for me were like the most fun. There's a lot to do in the festivals, whereas I felt like in oh god. Sorry, over there there's keys in like crowds at nighttime or actually just randomly throughout the game. And like they're not so bad, but they can really mess you up. Like if their eyes turn red, it's when they're like charging at you. And you can take out a lot of them with like a bomb, but they flew off. So, Redacted. I don't know, Thomas. Having very no good male prospects in a small town seems realistic. You know what? That's fair. I can't judge what it's like to be a single lady in a small town trying to get married. Maybe every dude sucks, but like seriously, like the characters in that game are like, oh hell yeah, Korok. It was like there was like a guy in the main game that was like a crazy scientist, and then like he he was just there to be kooky and fun, and then like that's who could marry as a lady. And I was like, that sounds annoying. I've never been a lady, but if I was to like marry a dude, like the characters that came out of the game were just they sucked, and I didn't love it. You may notice there, like there was just a rock, and we picked it up. There's a Korok underneath. Like that's the level of like hiding for the Koroks, where like they could just be anywhere. I want to go over there. No, no, no. I want to go another thing. I want to go that way in general, but I want to show like so this is like I don't know. This is the cool way to like get around this world. Is you can just fly across this, and as long as like you start high enough, you have enough stamina to make the gaps, you can clear so much shit. But yeah, like for instance, in Harvest Moon 64, the festival is just like, it was like egg hunts and horse races and dog races, and like you could eventually, oh, I like how this is glowy. You could eventually like have your own horse and dog that you could put in the races. Otherwise, you could like bet on them. There were things in that game where like there was a tavern in town, and the game had like an unpublished kind of stamina bar for drinking, where when you started the game out, just like stamina, you were very weak. But if you continued to like drink regularly or work out regularly by swinging your tools, you would get stronger and stronger, and you could do things for longer. And so the intention of the game was you're supposed to like go to the bar at night and drink, and then if you kept doing that, you would build your resistance, your alcohol resistance, your alcohol tolerance, I guess. And then you could like go and go to like festivals, and festivals there was drinking to be had. Damn it. Sorry. I want to go over there, but like there's a puzzle down here I want to do. And so like if you went to like a festival in Harvest Moon 64, but you'd never like gone to the bar to drink, which I usually didn't because it was late and I didn't feel like it. Like you would like most festivals would end with like somebody offering you a drink, and you could be like, cool, I want the drink. But then like the minute you took it, because you had no tolerance, you would just pass out. And then like that would be like the end of your day, and people would drag you home, and you'd wake up and just be like somewhere else the next day, like in your home the next day. And I was like, neat. Details like that were cool. Sorry, Redacted, you said you're also salty because you couldn't steal Pierre's wife from him in Stardew. He was such a germ. And they said, yay. And you said, we put our souls into building that damn community center, and then no one wanted it. I don't know. No, if you went to the community... So, again, Redacted's talking about Stardew Valley. If you went to the community center on certain days, people were there. Like the old lady she'd be in there, and like I loved making the old lady happy. She was so sweet. I can't remember her name. You probably know her name. But there's like an old lady in Stardew Valley, and she's super sweet. And if you build the community center, she likes to go there to read. All right. So before I get back, Grandma, before I get back to Stardew versus Harvest Moon, you'll notice here that there are like 2 stacks of blocks, and they're slightly different. And it's because this one can get picked up, and so you're basically just trying to make the 2 stacks the same. Is the point. And then when you do, you get the do, and then the Korok shows up. Hell yeah, Korok. So just to put this in perspective, we have found 4 Koroks so far. So you can imagine there's probably a lot of Koroks in this game. Like a lot of Koroks. For those of you who don't know, redacted, you're blocked from talking about this. Because I feel like you know the number. Who wants to guess how many Koroks are in this game? Who wants to make an estimation and tell me how many they think are hidden on this map? And also, let me try to be fair. Well, I'm being chased by bokoblins. Let me not be chased by bokoblins, and then we'll try to look at a picture of the map. Where you go? I'm young, but you're even younger. I'm trying my best out here, but I get the feeling you're going to end up trying even harder in this world. That's the feeling I get when I look at your face, but maybe I'm nuts. I guess because you're just fucking butting into my business. You're fine, just don't be so careless. There are too many enjoyable things in the world to gamble with your life. Is he mad because I'm standing on the edge of a bridge? Anyway, let's see. All right, so this is the whole opening area, which as you saw is pretty large. So like the scale of like this map to what we ran around in, that's a lot of space. So this is like the whole map. This is all the rest of it. So for those of you who have not played Breath of the Wild, Family Jewels, is that really a guess? I'm being like salty. Functioning adult 64. I'm being salty about Julianne's guess because if she guessed, like, I'm impressed because she was exactly right. There are exactly 900 Koroks hidden throughout this world. No, I don't want to fight you. You're strong. And I'm weak. You guessed? You guessed the exact number correctly, Family Jewels? Wow. You are amazing. And I'm sorry that my young voice sounded like my old voice. I wasn't prepared to give him a voice, and then he started talking. And yeah, I do think you're right, Redacted. I think he was trying to stop me from unaliving myself. The end is here. Not necessarily sick with the same. It's already assigned. I may be somewhat used to seeing bad omens by now, but that's just say it's better than most. We're doomed! I mean, don't panic. Sorry, who are you? Have we met? Well, it doesn't matter who you are, really. I'm getting tired of talking to myself, so you go to a good time. By the by, those strange things that popped out of the ground, did you see them? I'm not talking about mushrooms here, I'm talking about those towers. They seem to have popped up all over the place. And that's not the only strange thing that's happened. Those long deserted shrines are glowing. You know what this means, don't you? The end is here! With all this craziness happening, I've been keeping an eye on that thing. Just to see if it suddenly starts moving, you know? What thing? I'm talking about the Guardian, of course. Have you heard this old story about Hyrule? See that thing over there? The one the Shayla earned? What? That is what I'm talking about. Did you know some of them can move? One of them once chased me down and tried to kill me. This one here? No, it's a different one. They went close the castle before the forest. They spy, they shoot blue beams of light at you. Man, I was so sure that the end was for me, but I was prepared for the worst. But somehow, I also like the idea of like me getting sloppy with his reading. It's just like Link like losing interest as he rambles on. But I somehow managed to escape into the nearby woods. You think it was my lightning fast reflexes that saved me? Ha! I wish. Truth is, I just got lucky. Anyway, here, God, this guy loves to talk. No room for me. Anyway, I hear the Guardians like that still wander around the castle. Be careful. God. Is he not stressed out about my claw hand? Anyway, Let me go. All right. Let me go back. Family Jules, you mentioned once they're like, how dare you question my guessing intellect? Functioning adult. I'm in an ad. Sounds like Family Jewels was right at 900. That is correct. Tomcat says, good job. That is a lot. Oh, different herons. Yes, 900 friggin' Koroks hidden throughout this world in so many places. I don't know how many I have ever gotten, but I don't think I've even gotten, like, half. I don't even know if I've gotten a third. No, no, I don't want to fight all of you. Oh, he has a new weapon though. Let's see. Let's see. I'll do this one. A farming hoe. All right. Sir. Bashkala. I think the other two bokoblins gave up on me. Leave no rock unturned. I mean, literally, like, that's how this game is. Like, you really have to hunt everything. There was an item that they released in the DLC that, like, resonated when you were, like, near a Korok to help with the hunting. Which is cool. But, yeah, it's a lot. We're about to at least let me get my Pokeball. You gonna catch all of them? Have you ever seen, it's a YouTube series called like Rusty Pokemon, where it's like it's following a guy named Rusty who, like, Red is his hero and he really just wants to be as good of a trainer as Red. But he's just the worst and it's hilarious. Also, check this out. So there's wind, right? But we have a sailcloth now. You can even tell from Link's hair, like, blowing in it. Like, we want to go that way. Whee! Hell yeah. So in Rusty Pokemon, it just makes fun of a lot of, like, logic in the Pokemon world in just such a good way. So funny. And the thing I'm thinking about in particular is how there's a scene where, like, Team Rocket catches up to Rusty and they're like, give us your Pokemon. He's like, no way, I'm gonna fight you. Go, Bulbasaur! And, like, he tries to fight with his Pokemon. His Pokemon suck, because he hasn't, like, really done anything good with being a trainer. Why would they let me go back? The fact that I can go back feels like you can make a mistake. Like, maybe, like, a treasure chest over there or something, and I'm nervous. Oh, there was a treasure chest. We got it. Anyway. But, like, when one of the things that Team Rocket discovers when, like, they're trying to, like, rob Rusty of his Pokemon is that, in one of his Pokeballs, they, like, open it and, like, 16 Bidoofs fall all out of the same Pokeball, and they're, like, all mashed and dead, and they're like, oh, like, Team Rocket is, like, blown away. They're like, oh my god, like, what did you do? And he's like, well, I ran out of Pokeballs, and what do you want me to not catch them all? Like, duh. And it's just so, it's so sad. And so I'm just imagining, like, one Pokeball with 900 Koroks, like, mashed into it, just dying from overcrowding. Is where my brain went. Can I make it? No! Redact, do you want to play the new one? Me too. When you say the new one, do you mean Legends of Arceus? Because I have not played Arceus. It's actually one of the games I put on my, like, should I play it? Damn it. I put it on my, like, should I play this poll on, oh no, I'm running out of hearts. On Discord. I was like, should I play Arceus? But nobody's voted for it, so, like, I don't know. Hey, we made it. All right. We're not going to die yet. Soldier's Claymore. You better believe I want it. What garbage weapons do I have? You there, Traveler's Spear. Yeet. I kind of wish they had done, like, I don't know. I wish they had kind of done their, like, classic twofer. Like, that Arceus had a counterpart. But there were two different games, but, like, At the same time, I hate that mechanic because I don't have real-life friends who play Pokemon that live anywhere near where I do. Like, the closest one I have is Redacted, and Redacted lives, like, 3-4 hours away. So trading Pokemon locally is not really a thing I can do. Like, I just finished playing Let's Go Pikachu the other day, and it annoys me how many Pokemon I can't have because I don't have quick access to somebody who has Let's Go Eevee. Redacted. Meanwhile, canonly, James chose to save one of his Pokemon by throwing the ball as he was drowning in lava. That's amazing. That's a great trainer. And people know about that, like James especially, but Jesse and James both, but really James is like a really good trainer. Like, they're so good to the Pokemon. Like, they're so nice to them. I mean, Meowth aside, but Meowth is kind of his own thing. He's living his life. He's not being someone's Pokemon. So, like, But, like, since we have somehow naturally ended up on the Pokemon train, let's talk about friggin' side quests. EX Strange Mask Rumors. We've done. So now that we're in the main game, I think what I'm getting is all of the, like, DLC stuff. Like, telling me, like, don't forget that you paid for these things. Go get them. But I want to talk about Pokemon Snap. Because I love-hate the current Pokemon Snap. The most modern one. I really enjoyed it. But, like, God, I wish it was better. I wish it was a better game. Like, I enjoy the mechanics. I enjoy it. Oh my God, it never ends. All the DLC nonsense. Oh, look at all those dudes over there. Oh, but they got Splodies. Xenoblade Chronicles. What? What the hell? This isn't Xenoblade Chronicles. Whee! Boom! It's always satisfying. My bow is damaged. Well, so is his head. Oh no. How about this? Oh, that'll do it. Ding, ding, ding. Honestly, there's only one thing that I don't love about the new Pokemon Snap compared to the old one, and that's simply that with the old one, there was like puzzle solving within the game used to evolve the Pokemon in order to get new Pokemon. So, like, for instance, there is one level where you see some Diglets show up, and it's just Diglets. That's all there is to it. There's nothing really telling you to do anything different or anything more. But you get apples. You know the Pokemon love apples, and if you, like, do the apples, they kind of respond to it. And if you think about it and you know kind of what to do, you can use your apples to get the Diglets to kind of group up. And if you can get 3 Diglets to group up together, well, if you've played Pokemon, you know what an evolved Diglett looks like. It's a Dugtrio, which is just 3 Diglets standing shoulder to shoulder. And so, like, in the game, like, if you do that, if you get the 3 Diglets to go near each other, you can then get them to evolve into Dugtrio and take a picture of Dugtrio, and that's like the way you unlock it. But in the new Pokemon Snap, for being a newer game with like more hardware, more abilities, more time to think about how the game works, they didn't do that. There's not a single time that you can like cause something to like evolve like on camera. The closest you can get is like doing something that leads to an evolution off screen. Or not, maybe not even an evolution, maybe just like how do I put it? Like, so there's Combi, right? Combi is a bee. And you can, in the game, Combi can evolve into like a big bee queen. And like you can't make Combi evolve in the game, but if you do it right, Combi will go off screen and then come back and bring the queen with them. So you can get their evolution on screen, but like you can't actually like make them evolve. And I just like, what the hell, man? Oh man, this is the first time we picked up rupees naturally. Redacted, they're also himbos. You can't wait for my mother to text me to ask what a himbo is. Maybe she'll Google it. You don't know. Maybe she's just like, dear Google, what is a himbo? And then she'll end up on Urban Dictionary, and then she'll go down the rabbit hole, and she'll learn terrible, terrible things. Why do you say my mother? Why do you say our mother? Just, everybody knows that you're my sister, and Tomcat's our mom. Everybody knows. You hear that, Tomcat? She does not want you to just explore Urban Dictionary willy-nilly. I, on the other hand, think it'd be funny. Good chat around the Christmas tree. Who doesn't love teaching their parents stuff that nobody wanted to learn in the first place? Hey, a pinwheel! You'll never guess what pinwheels mean. It means there's a Korok. And if you touch the pinwheel, you usually get like a thingy. Or like, I think I have to go on the stump. Oh, there we go. So if I go on the stump, and then there's like these targets. I gotta get better at my archery because I'm a little sloppy. Oh, they're moving pretty slow. Oops. That one went a different way than I thought it would. And then I get a Korok! Yaha! Scootily bobbity boop. Bye! Alright. 5 down. 895 to go. But I want to come over here for a couple reasons. One, there's a shrine this way, but also there's our first Tomcat. What? Sorry, you stepped away? So we made it to our first stable. So this thing here, which like, what a way to announce that you're a stable by putting a giant horse head for decorations and purpose. Even give it teeth. Like that, this is like, we're a stable. Yeah, I can fucking tell. But somebody made a Lego of this. You can buy a Lego set of this stable that somebody made. It's not Lego. It's an unofficial thing. But like, you can build this, and it's so cute. So maybe someday. And then Beetle's here. Beetle's been around for a while. Beetle's been in other Zelda games. That's generally what his face looks like. It's like half nose. He always sells stuff. I can't even do a Beetle voice because it's like a high-pitched kind of like constantly like voice cracking prepubescent sort of sound. So I'm not going to try. But just I'll try to be enthusiastic for Beetle. Hey, I don't believe I've made your acquaintance. The name's Beetle, but you can call me... Actually, let's just stick with Beetle. But even if you can forget my face, you can remember me by my beetle-shaped backpack. Despite these dangerous times, you'll find me traveling all over Hyrule to fulfill your shopping needs. I stock many special bugs and must-have items for travelers. And I always charge a fair price, or my name's not Beetle. I always buy all sorts of things, and if you're in need of rupees, gemstones in particular fetch a high price. How can I help you today? I don't buy shit from Beetle. Not that Beetle isn't great, but like... I don't know. Thanks for the business. Do you need anything else? No. You could sell stuff to him. I make it a habit of not buying stuff in RPGs because who has the time? Super Rumor Mill X Volume 4. From the moment I awake to the moment I sleep, my mind is full of rumors. Even my dreams are gossipy. Tracy here. You fine folks keep up with dream rumors too, don't you? Well, this one's so good it might as well be a dream. Did you say this dream rumor should be a dream? Listen up, history buffs. This tidbit is about the brave soldiers who were tragically wiped out during the Great Calamity. The royal guards who protected the royal family. Amongst Hyrule's soldiers, only the best of the best had the honor of guarding the royal family. Apparently, the equipment they wore can still be found somewhere in Hyrule Castle. I love like the way they highlight text in this because it just makes it feel like more robotic. It's like they say a former maid spoke of treasures near the dining hall, in the guards chamber, and on the second floor. Damn it, I did it the wrong words. Anyway, I do hope one day Hyrule Castle is restored to its former glory, complete with royal guards. I wonder a royal guard in shining armor will come and sweep me off my feet. Tracy's recommendation, 5 stars. All right, Tracy, calm down. Basically, it's just saying that there's like good stuff in the castle at the end of the game, because of course there is. All right, so you notice how these people have like a red exclamation point? That means they have a quest for us. And she's going, I can't do that voice, but have you got through the giant castle north of here? That's Hyrule Castle. It's said to fall to ruin over 100 years ago. I used to sneak in there to salvage ancient treasures, but it's too dangerous to go in there now. These days I'm surrounded by an eerie mist and savage machine-like creatures. But when it was safer, I went looking for this ultra-rare equipment that once belonged to the Royal Guard. It's legendary among collectors, but I was never able to find any. Hey, look, a quest. Who'da thunk? Oh, and then I love it because like Beetle does function like a real clock, like he's leaving, and he does look like a horned beetle. Like if you played Animal Crossing, look at that, she is. Whoa there! I don't know how to do. But oh, you had a quest. Ah, customer, you're traveling alone. This inn gets full marks for beauty, so I highly recommend taking a rest here. The river here makes for some lovely scenery, and if you head northeast from here, you'll find the Millennium Sandbar. The scenery there is every bit as lovely as the scenery here. I'm something of a connoisseur of booty, you see. I simply cannot resist a beautiful sight. He loves booty. I try to exude this in all things, not least of all my own beautiful appearance. Speaking of, has anyone ever told you you have the most beautiful features? I do have many fond memories of this beautiful land. He's turning into like Ernie real quick from Sesame Street. If you have the time. No, that's Kermit. Well, he's Kermit now. If you have the time, would you indulge me? Oh, you would? Even more beautiful on the inside. Now let's see. If you head north through Hyrule Field, you'll see the castle surrounded by that foul aura. It has long been a den of monsters, but in its glory days, it was surely a thing of wondrous beauty. It was in that very castle in those very days that my ancestor, my grandfather's grandfather, I believe. Anyway, he worked as the castle appointed chef. I don't believe it myself. Oh, how I wonder what sorts of cuisine members of the royal court enjoyed in these good old days. As a child, God, these people talk forever, man. I'm gonna have no voice by the time I'm done playing this game. As a child, I would often suffer meager meals, all while dreaming the beautiful dishes that might have graced my plate. Oh, if only things had been different. Gourmet spiced meat, seafood curry, mushroom risotto, egg pudding. Oh my, I think I'm salivating. And it's my pursuit of those childhood dreams that explains the fabulous body you see here. I'm fat as hell. It's basically what he's saying. These days I enjoy my time working at these tables, sharing my tales of beauty with any traveler willing to listen. But I still wonder what could have been. Anyway, excuse me. I seem to have caught myself prattling on. But looking upon your perfectly symmetrical face and discussing meals of beauty has rekindled my desire. If you should happen to set foot inside Hyrule Castle, could you find it in you to keep an eye out for a cookbook? Okay. Sorry, low stakes, but sure. There must be one lying around somewhere in there. I'm simply dying to finally sample the food of the royal court. Hey, look, a quest. Oh my goodness. What is this? More like Fozzie? Waka waka. Waka waka. No, I can't do a good Fozzie. Are you calling him a fuzzy mop? So the point of these lovely stables, one, you can stay the night here to rest up and heal, which is cool. Two, you can also board horses. You can have more than one horse. You can get horses, I should say, in this game. And then you can like board them with this guy and take them in and out of the stables. That's why there's horses there. I also love, I don't know why, I always thought this construction was neat, where like there's a door outside where like this is like the stable side. But if you go inside and go over this way, the same guy, it's still the same counter. He walks over and he talks to you on this side to rent you a bed. And I don't know why, but that's really cool in my brain. Thought it was a neat construction. Wago Kata! Let me in. Down we go. Eventually in the top right, there's going to be a lot more symbols. There's going to be hearts and orbs. Metal connections. I like how, so like in the first few that we did, the first few things that we did, there were, there was like a description to kind of explain what was going on. But like even this one, like all of the shrines that aren't straightforward, like some of the shrines are just fights, but the ones that have a little bit of puzzle to them, like the name kind of helps give away what the goal is, which I think is cool. So like we got these 3 boxes here, obviously magnetic. We can see the guy we're trying to get to over there. We got the treasure chest, that's exciting. But we need to get our hands on that metal boop over that away. So we got some magnesis going on. Which they kind of explained by saying like, oh, metal stuff. I bet if I like went slow enough, I could probably keep all those together, but that would take an eternity. Much faster to do them one at a time. And so ultimately what we're going to try to do is we're going to come over here and get this one piece. That's an anime that I don't feel like watching. But ultimately, like, we'll be able to like bridge this gap. We just gotta get there. We gotta earn it. So we're just gonna drop that away while we move this group. If I like go like nope, they all fell. Whatever. I don't care. Let's see, is that pretty close? Yeah, it's pretty close. Not to like hate on One Piece. It's just, I don't know, doesn't appeal to me. I started watching it, I got bored. But I can see like why people love it. I'm sure it's awesome. Alright, get up this way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh no, oh no. Alright. I'll admit, I forget how to, like, rotate stuff. Like, you can push and pull things, but that doesn't really help with the rotating. I need to... Family Jewels, you are correct. There is a game called Bonbons that is based off of One Piece. And as much as, like, I just don't care about One Piece, Bonbons was a lot of fun. It also has nothing to do with the show, that is true. Actually, Tomcat, you would probably love playing Bonbons on your phone. You don't have to know anything about anime or One Piece, it's just a matching game, kind of like Candy Crush. There's like a little bit of story, but like, oh, pirates, and they go to a place and then they fight. But like, no, it's just a matching game. You just try to match similar shaped people. We did it. We got a spirit orb. Hot diggity damn. But if you saw, it takes 4 to upgrade, so we're like halfway to our next upgrade. Up there, 6 shrines done. Woo woo. I mean, on the screen, my my jar of love looks really full because it's full of all the icons from Zelda, which is fantastic. Anyway, we are nearing around the time of when I was planning to wrap this up, so I'm gonna push a little bit for trying to close the gap between us and our goal. I don't think we're going to make it to Kakariko, but I'll try to get a little bit closer. Do I have that mapped? I think I have that mapped. Yeah, that was mapped. Let's see. Do we have any good... Not really. Claymore's kind of choppy. I wanted to chop a tree down because I wanted to get... Oh, no. I want a, Tomcat, you're playing Klondike now? Never heard of Klondike. I'm guessing it's a matching game, though, since you mentioned it. I want a Korok leaf. Because Korok leaves are kind of pointless, but they're really good for getting across water. Because you can use them to, like, make these rafts move. Redacted, it's another Farmville style thing. Well, that does sound like Tomcat style of game. Not gonna lie. A Korok leaf. Perfect. That's what I wanted. What is the lamest thing? Amazingly, like, this is better than this. That's dumb. Doesn't make any sense. Whatever. Korok leaves are for purpose. They have practical purpose, not combat purpose. Alright. Get the Korok leaf. And then, yeah, you can just, like... Oh, I gotta... Oops. Gotta fully steal this. I'm not used to being tied up. And like Wordle. Oh, Wordle. I loved Wordle for like a good while, and I got bored of it. I haven't done Wordle in so long. But it was fun. That was a fantastic puzzle game. Get your brain going. Oh no! Why'd I fall off? Oh, there's an Oxtrock over there. Look at him. He's trying to pretend he's a tree. Ah! Let's see if I can get him. There we go. Ow! Screw you guys. I'm running away. I'll take it. I'll take that too. I do like that running is always an option in this game. Like, I want to fight those guys, but also, not right now because I got skeletons after me. Do I have enough stamina to the top of that? I don't think so. But like, there's treasure and I want the treasure. But I also kind of want to get to the top of this. Let's see if we can make it up here. It's pretty tall. We might have enough stamina to make it. Oh my goodness, they're blowing themselves up. Oh, they're throwing the bombs at me. That's why it's happening. Also, another really cool mechanic. Again, things that they thought of that are just genius. You see like how there's like wind blowing up from fire? Like heat creates an updraft. Fire creates an updraft in this game, which is just genius. And so like if something is on fire, you can get above it and pull your sailcloth out. Wind sail. And like actually use that to get elevation in the game, which like, again, genius. It's amazing. Oh yeah, we're going to make it. Took every last bit we had, but we made it. That's all that matters. Treasure chest. Bomb arrow. But they want me to use them on these fools. Oh, they're asleep now. Now they've been exploded. Oh, what? You can blow your horn, but like everybody's dead, so it's fine. Ah, Brinstar with the raid. Hello. Oh, I was not prepared for a raid right now. Hello, everybody. Oh my, you have... Oh, those are amazing little emotes. I love the little Koroks. I love the little KK slider. Big fan. Hello, everyone. Welcome. We're just doing a casual, good time run through Breath of the Wild because I haven't done it in a long time. Brinstar, stream's going good. Echo Fire, hello. Or is it Echo? There's two O's. Echo. I'm just gonna say Echo of Fire. Brinstar, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, things are going good. You know, we just started today. Echo of Fire, perfect. Yeah, we just started today. We got through the trial area. We're just kind of dinking around, talking about the game, pointing out stuff in case people haven't seen it before. Just having a chill time. Slowly eking our way towards Kakariko. Is that just a cool looking dolphin? Brinstar, you're working on 100% master mode? 80%? 80%? No. I tried to say percent and 86 at the same time. Sloppy. Sloppy. But 86% right now, that's... I honestly, like I was saying, like the last time I played this game, I had not played it with the DLC. It's been that long. So I've never tried master mode or anything beyond that. So, I mean, good on you. That sounds awesome. 86%. You're like, that's, but I can think about that like with games, right? Because like 86%, like so many games was like that, like 90+% is one thing, and then like the last 10% is just like the most ridiculous nonsense imaginable, and you're just like, ah. So I hope that like the rest of it is just smooth sailing. I'm hearing sounds that sound like it's Blood Moon time, but it just seems it's too early for Blood Moon. Brinstar, yeah, it's been tough, but I only need Koroks now. Oh man. I was talking about that too. Like we were asking the people in the chat to guess how many Koroks there were that didn't already know, and my dear sweet family Jules nailed it. She swears she was being genuine. It was a genuine guess of 900, but I was. And if 900's wrong and I'm wrong, well then, damn. But yeah, I've been trying to avoid. You just got done with the Koroks in the castle. You nearly cried. That's fair. I can't even imagine doing more than like what you come across naturally. Echo Fire, yeah, I'll bring all the fun stuff in the beginning. Yeah. I mean, that's what you gotta do, right? And it's just too easy to like forget, like, oh, I should save some for later. And then by the time you get to the end, it's just a slog and you're just mad. Like, aw, I did all the fun stuff, and now it's just the garbage. Oh yeah, that's a good question. That Family Jewels post. You said you're almost done? Like, how many are left? Yeah, it's funny because like you think about like 120 shrines, that's so many, and then like when you run out, you're like, well, now I'm sad. Snare Freak, hello. I should do master mode. Bryn modded you on doing it, and it was really fun. Bryn, you have 141 Koroks. I mean, but you think about like 141 Koroks. If you take that out of context, you're like, wow, that's so many. And then you're like, wait, 900 minus 141 is how many you've done so far. And damn. Yeah, Family Jewels called it. Damn. That's a lot. That's a lot of Koroks that you've done already. It's wild. I think like if I got 141 Koroks, I'd be like, yeah, that's pretty good. I'd be impressed if I got like 141 Koroks just like passively without like thinking about it. So you think on your casual runs you only get about 200, so you're only grabbing the ones you came across not actually. Yeah, that makes sense. Exactly. Like without thinking about Koroks, that's, you know, 200 out of 900 is about what you like. You see like a ring of rocks and you're like, oh neat, rocks. Cool. Or you see like a puzzle and you're like, yeah, awesome. Just getting my daily dose of iPad serotonin so I know what the map looks like. Da 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 da. Man, but what were you guys doing before you came over here? Oh, Mayflower, I'm sorry I missed your chat. Hello, Mayflower. Thank you for that. Snare Freak, I saw your second chat. Yeah. So Britstar, were you just doing this? Let's see. Well, Britstar, well, I've got a bunch of Koroks you had no idea existed, like matching apples on trees. That sounds impossible. What a nightmare. The sensory reaction. You're close to shrines that you've not visited yet. If you head in the direction where it's strongest, you'll find them. Yeah. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. You were Korok and Lionel hunting. Well, damn. It's like the most passive and most aggressive creatures all in the same run. How cool would it be you always be Lionel hunting? Well, I mean, it makes sense. The Lionel's always be hunting you, so you might as well turn the tables. Like, how cool of a boss would it be if there was like a just an enraged Korok, like riding a Lionel like a horse? I know, Sheikah Slate. I know it's here. I remember. Redahi! They give these shrines such fun names. There's probably a good chance, going back to what Snare Freak said, of like a master mode run. It just means I have more content for streaming. I can just do it in the future. La, 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 la. Prince Star, so no idea why this popped in your head, but would I rather fight 10 Korok-sized Lionels or one Lionel-sized Korok? 10 Korok. I would rather fight one Lionel-sized Korok because at the end of the day, they're still made out of wood, and I could still light it on fire. That's my opinion. Because, like, even if Lionels are small, they're still gonna be shooting lightning at me, and, like, they're gonna hit me, like, hit my calf with, like, 30 arrows. I'm gonna be like, ah, and still fall over. And they're still gonna be stabbing me in the face, and it's gonna be annoying, but it's gonna hurt a lot more than just, like, a kind of big Korok that I can just, like, punch and be like, get out of here, you. I don't know. Do you agree? Do you disagree? What would you rather fight? Oh, I should have been standing on that. I don't know. I was excited thinking about giant Koroks, and then I forgot to stand on the thing. Agreed, 100%. Yes. Giant Korok. One giant Korok, far easier than an army of tiny Lionels. Because Koroks aren't even that small, so like a Lionel being shrunk down to that size would still be a concern. There'd still be a lot of danger they could pose. Alright. Wee! Scootily bobbity boop. Yeah. So, oh, I forgot that I can, how do I do this? How do I get up there? Barrels. Use the barrels. I don't know why I picked it up like that was gonna work. Also, as I was sharing with my chat earlier, it has been a long time since I played this game, so like I'm gonna do some dumb stuff just because I could forget how. Hey, we were talking earlier about, am I a big fan of Zelda? I am a big fan of Zelda, but I also will say that for me, I didn't get into Zelda as early as most. Not by choice. It was just one of those things like growing up. It was just one of the games that like I just didn't come across. Like friends and family had copies of it, and I was like, oh, that's really neat. And I just didn't get a copy until my first Zelda game for me ever was Ocarina of Time for the N64. That was the first time that I ever played a Zelda game. And I fell in love. Like, I loved Ocarina of Time, you know, and I've played many Zeldas since then. Mayflower, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Climb speed up, hell yeah. Yes, Prince, I agree. Ocarina of Time is amazing. It's such a solid game. Through and through, and like Majora's Mask was amazing. I liked Twilight Princess. I liked Wind Waker. I don't love Skyward Sword, and the reason for that is one, when I played a Skyward Sword, I didn't really enjoy that much. I thought it was lacking. Um, but I kind of like Snare Freak. Your timing is so good. Um, and so I played it, and it was kind of a drag for me. I was kind of forcing myself to play it. I was really like pushing through the like I'm not having fun, but like maybe it gets better. Maybe it's a Zelda game. I'm sure it'll get better. I'll keep going. And then I got to the point where Skyward Sword can go in the trash. I agree. I got to the point where, like, you finally make it down to the ground. You finally get beyond the clouds and see the world below, which, like, cool, neat, love it. Aerosmith Cat, hello, welcome. Hey, y'all, to you too. So I got down there, and there comes a point where, like, a Goron gets attacked by, is it moblins? I don't even remember what they get attacked by anymore, but, like, they get attacked. It's sad. They're like, oh, no, help, I'm just a sad Goron, and no one will defend me. That's right. Family Jewels, good use of the trash fire emote. It is a trash fire. And so, yeah, I got to the point where, like, you're supposed to, like, help the Goron, and I did. I helped the Goron. And I can tell what you're supposed to do. I can tell that when you're supposed to, like, when you finish saving the Goron, you're supposed to go over and, like, talk to them, and then they're like, oh, thank you, and then, like, the game continues. But mine didn't. Mine froze. My game, like, broke, basically, when I tried to go, like, talk to the Goron, and, like, it got, like, caught in, like, an animation loop where the Goron was, like, walking in place trying to come over to me, and I could walk right up to them and be like, hey, you okay? And they just stood there, and I couldn't interact with them, and so I just gave up. I was like, no, it's been such a pain getting through the game up to this point that I cannot bring myself to, like... no, I don't want it. See, it's been so long, I forgot that you can't just, like, throw the Korok leaf, that you have to, like... now I'm on fire. Don't judge me, it's been a long day. But yeah, because the game, like, broke and froze, I just gave up on it. I could not bring myself to continue, because I just had no fun up to that point, and then it was like, well, you have to, like, go back and start over your last save point, and I was like, nope, no I don't. I can turn this game off and never come back. Snare Freak, you're on the hate train for a different reason. It somewhat broke your Wii. You're about the same. I barely finished the intro and was about to actually start the game. You got a message, something along the lines of, we can no longer read discs. Oh, Brinstar, you've been so frustrated. That's fair. I would be frustrated too. That's terrible. Korok Leaf, finish burning. Oh my god. Separate. The Wii still works with the digital games, but you can't start any games as it won't spin and read them. That's messed up. Aerosmith, you're in your first playthrough of Breath of the Wild, so it's cool to see how others are playing. I'm lighting myself on fire and waiting for leaves to burn out. So that's one way to play the game. Echo of Fire. Oh my god, you did the same thing. Yeah, like, just absolutely, gross. Boy, it's been long enough that I forgot how annoying the Sheikah Slate is about telling me stuff. Like, yeah, I know there's a shrine. It's right there. I see it. Yep, I got it. Thank you. Ha da hammer. Start. Oh, you turn this up. Yeah, it's those things. It's like, I gotta remember, like, don't need the slate. I can stop using the slate. I can stop whatever. But like, I turned the game on for, like, my old save file just to, like, remind myself how it felt, and I forgot that Wake the Neighbor, hello sir, welcome. I am doing well, thanks for joining us, thanks for popping in. But yeah, like, I turned the game on just to remind myself, like, what it was like, and I forgot, like, how to fast travel. It'd been long enough, I had no idea. I was like, how do I play this game? I don't remember. Like, I remember some things. Like, I know I can do this. But it's been a hot minute. But I was saying, like, I do love that that's an aspect with the Sheikah Slate. Like, I wish more games did that, where, like, you had a device that you could take pictures of things, and then you knew where to find them later, because games don't do that. There's not an option like this game where it's like, oh, I've seen that before. I can take a picture, and then the game will tell me if I'm near that item ever again. Like, that to me was like a really cool mechanic. Like, I used to know to put a thing there, but I had to be reminded. Yeah, they just thought so many things through so well. And it's still, to this day, impressive. Oh, I forgot there's a treasure chest up there. For a minute, I thought the game froze. And I was like, what? And I was like, oh no, it's just showing me that I did the thing. I don't know if you can hear, but my cat just appeared behind me saying hello. So if you can hear the cat, he's hanging out now. Let's see. There we go. This is, can I get up there? Oh, let me have it. I did a fine job. Let's see. What about there? Kitty. Let's see. I might be able to pull him in without too much trouble. Come here, old. Okay. Kitty cam. This is Micah, everybody. This is... Oh. Yep. Nope. Yep. Looking at me. I get it. But there he is, Mr. Micah. He's such a handsome boy. He doesn't even know he's internet famous now. Alright, we're going to put Micah on the floor. Micah is a wonderful kitty, but Micah is also a ridiculous kitty. Family Jewels, thank you for the bits. Were those kitty bits? Micah is a sweet cat, but Micah also likes to, he gets bitey sometimes. And so we refer to his bites as bits. There's no cat option. Oh, that's like a little corgi. Well, I understood. Corgi bits in place of the cat bits. That's where there's no cat option. You'd think they would know the internet loves kitties. Yeah, I have a Discord, and there's a channel just devoted to animal pics. So there's some quality Micah photos in there, and also some of our other cat Logan just chilling, just being cute cats, being precious little cat nuggets. Love them to death. Oh, it's Beetle. We tried to do Beetle's voice before, but we're not going to do it again because, like, I can't handle it. You can give me directions. I don't want directions. I want to check this out. Oh, there's two of them. I've got the scoop on Miss Go's treasure, and it's great. Listen up, Dak. Prisson, hang on. They have the same voice. There's no around it. They look the same, so of course they have the same voice. That's the rule. Hey, buddy, what's your problem? You aren't being incredibly rude and listening to our conversation, are you? We're treasure hunters on the trail of our latest score. The treasure of the great bandit Misko. Misko? Nah, I'm saying Misko. It's as good as ours. Prisson, you're going to give it all away. Sorry, Dak. I got carried away. Anyway, we're busy here, dude. If you need something, take it up with someone else. And now I have the thing. I don't want it. No, you tell me. I want your treasure. Shut up. I don't know if you all know this, but did you know that there was like an off-brand, like a Lego knockoff that somebody made of the stables here? You can go like search for like Breath of the Wild Lego, and somebody made a version of the stables, and it's so cool. And I don't own it, but I want to. I will someday. Someday I will own that damn Lego set, and it'll be so cool. Currently I've been assembling Lego on stream on Saturday, and so if I ever get that Lego set, you best believe it's gonna make it to the stream somehow, some way. I will say, though, for all y'all that play this game, it's hard starting over because I miss having stamina. It's hard as hell. It's hard just being like, run, 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 run. I got nothing. I'm watching. I'm watching the Micah over my shoulder to see if he's going to do something ridiculous. How many jewels? Do it when I hit 100 followers? Get the leg. Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah. You always go for stamina first and then have 3 hearts for the longest time. Right? Like, I mean, as long as you get good, you can make do with hearts forever. Like, 3 hearts is plenty. But family jewels, I should make it a goal. Buy the Lego set when I've achieved greatness. I love that you can break these open with big weapons, but you just don't have to. It's just not necessary. Again, this game's amazing. They let you they let you play however you want. It's the Burger King of video games. Although I don't think the Burger King is as good at actually letting you have it your way as this game is, but they actually like hold true to Burger King's promise. Hestu, I know you're up here. Aerosmith, you've been trying to rotate upgrades. You think you have 75 shrines done so far? That's awesome. I mean, you are well over halfway. My main... The first time I played this, I did eventually get all of them, but eventually I did give up on finding them on my own. I got to 104 shrines, and after that, like, I, like, scoured the map. I just couldn't do it on my own anymore, and I had to, like, go seek out internet assistance to figure out where the last 16 were. And it was a bummer, because every time I looked one up, it was just like, oh, it's here, and I was just like, of course it was. Why didn't I think to go there? But, so it goes. Shalaka, you can see me? Yeah, yes. I love you can tell. I'm like, I'm not gonna. It's been 100 years since anyone has been able to see me. I'm Hestu, and I need your help. Those monsters have over there stole my beloved maracas. I think they're still there on the other side of those rocks. In perfect bombing range, don't you think? I can't use my powers without them, Shoko. Aerosmith, it is vast. It is super vast. It's wild how big this map is. I mean, there's games that are bigger, but like they don't feel like it because this game just has it's huge, but still like packed perfectly with all the right amount of like secrets. So please get my maracas back from them. The priceless maracas. I mean, you'd probably buy them at a store, right? $15. I guess they're magic. They wouldn't be magic if they weren't priceless, or they wouldn't be priceless if they weren't magic. At least, like, this is just an option. Like, you could buy them, but, like, why? When you just, like, kaboom! Hi! Little wood cutting action. Heh. Aerosmith, the shrines haven't been bad. You think the Korok seeds will be... Yeah, I agree. The Korok seeds... There's just too many. There's too many Korok seeds. Goodbye! Teehee. Oh no. That wasn't part of the plan. Of all the times I've thrown bombs down there, I've never had them launch a gentleman up to hang out with me. That was new. Well, that's just not working at all. Well, I have arrows. We don't need to spend all day throwing bombs when I can just... There's something unfortunate about the idea that, like, yeah, I know he lost track of me because I was far away, but, like, wouldn't he notice that his friends are both missing? Apparently not. Well, Aerosmith, I have faith. I have faith that someday in my foreseeable future, there will be a day where you're like, hey, guess what? I got every Korok seed. And I'll be like, no way, you're full of shit. And you'll be like, and you'll have done it for real. And it'll be a day for celebration. It'll be exciting. Hestu. Shalakala. Those are my maracas. Please give them to me. I guess. That's right, Brinstar. All the Korok seeds. Shalaka. But wait, there's something wrong with your maracas. They're empty. Oh no. So they stole your maracas, but they also emptied them? But they're still... How do you get seeds in and out of maracas? Wouldn't they fall out when you shake them if there was a hole? If I had just one Korok seed, I could sing, dance, and use my powers to help you. You see, I had the power of inventory expansion. It's such a specific magic. Such a specific... Like, I have the power of making your backpack larger. The children of the forest must have something. I forgot. I hit the button too fast. I never thought I'd be the target of one of their pranks. Shako! Sniff. But wait. Do you have a Korok seed? You do! You got a Korok seed from one of the forest children. Give me just one. Hell yeah. Gimme. Aerosmith? Yeah, the power of Google makes everything less frustrating. Alright, I mean, weapon stash. The other ones are smaller, but I don't go through them as fast. I should make some glow-in-the-dark maracas. Wow, I never realized that Hestu sings the song. Mayflower, sorry, but you had to lurk. You're getting some work done while you watch. Go to bed now, but it was nice to meet you. You have an amazing voice. Mayflower, it's nice to meet you too. Thanks for joining us. Aerosmith Cat, thank you for the follow. But yeah, Mayflower, thank you for joining us, and thank you for the compliment. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful night, and I hope I'll see you soon here, there, or somewhere. So thank you. Appreciate it. Your weapon stash has been expanded. Shalaka! I still smell Korok seeds. Oh, he's very aggressive. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I've seen this too many times. Kaboom! No. Yeah, how did I ever realize that Hestu sings the song? Okay. Goodbye. So Hestu could keep helping us, but he's gonna be a chump and leave. So we're just gonna charge up the hill. So I think we're getting to a pretty good stopping point. I wanted to kind of just get near Kakariko Village, and we've made it basically. So that's exciting for a first stream. For those of you who don't know, I stream Saturday and Sunday as well. Oh my gosh, there's 3 of you. That's too many. I used to stream at 1 o'clock on Saturday and Sunday, but oh no, oh no, well now I can't just ignore. I was gonna just like run past them, but now there's a poor innocent bystander. I usually stream at 1 on Saturday and Sunday, but this weekend I got some obligations I have to attend to. So I'm going to be on at 11 on both days. So Saturday will be another Lego set. Nope, not you. And then Sunday will be more Breath of the Wild. Just playing the game. Oh, that camera angle is terrible. Yeah, ha ha! You found me. I'm in your camera. Jesus. But yeah, last Saturday, we built the Carnage Lego bust. And so, natural progression for this Saturday will be Venom. So, Saturday, 11 a.m. is the plan. We'll be doing the Venom Lego build for a few hours. And then I have a birthday party I have to attend. And then Sunday is Easter. So I'll be back, like I said, at 11 a.m. on Sunday to play this, but I will have to stop earlier than normal because I got good old Easter plans that I gotta attend to. Also, how cool is that? There's not somebody here being like, hey, shoot that thing. It's just there's arrows pointed at it, and you're just supposed to know, and then if you just hit the shot that they miss, Korok, beautiful. But also if you climb up there, you can get the arrows, which amazing. Just like, so clever, the environmental storytelling. I don't feel like it. You got like arrows over here and everything. Genius. But yeah, here's Kakariko. Hot damn. This is like a perfect view to call it on. But yeah, thank you so much everybody for being here. This is exciting for a first Breath of the Wild stream. We just finished Bloodborne, so this is a very welcome change of pace. A lot prettier, a lot more chill vibes, just a lot more fun. Well, I mean, Bloodborne's fun. It's just a different fun. So this was a wonderful first stream. For those of you who came over from Zelda and talk about this, it may blow your minds. Now I'm playing this on a Wii U, not even on a Switch, on this thing. Isn't that wild? Because I'm that old. Brinstar, thank you for the stream. It was nice to meet you, Brinstar. It was nice that you stopped by. I'm actually gonna jump over and see if there's anybody out there. That's it. You played this and beat it for the first time on the Wii U. Yeah, I mean, the fact that Nintendo released it for both consoles, I'll never understand why. Because you could have made a Switch exclusive, and then that would have been it. That would have been perfect. But for some reason, they put on both. And so at the time, I didn't own a Switch. So I was like, I'm not going to buy one now. I did buy one eventually, but... But yeah. I'm trying to see if there's anybody out there that I know that is playing. Let's see. Let's see if we can, like, pass on the love, because I really, really enjoy being rated. Like, being rated is so cool, and so I can't. I can't just not be. I can't be that person who doesn't do it as well. It's just so nice. But yeah, so like I said, I'll be back Saturday at 11 a.m. for Lego, Sunday 11 a.m. for more Breath of the Wild. And, you know, hopefully I'll see you, everybody, on... Tomcat, you hit 5,000 points. Well, I would say, Tomcat, save it for the future. Save those 5,000 points for that precious, precious sound bite that I made expensive. That's right, Redacted will show you what to spend your 5,000 channel points on. Very unique sound bit. But yeah, thanks for being here. I look forward to seeing everybody again soon, hopefully on a future stream or on social media. You know, come find me on Discord or Twitter or Instagram. And yeah, I hope to see you all again soon. Thank you, Brinstar. Thank you everybody for the raid, for stopping by, for talking. Good night. Good day. I really enjoyed this, and hopefully we'll do it again soon. All right, so I'm just clicking away to make sure that I can make the most of this. I'm just trying to pick somebody at random. Bye, everybody. See you next time. I'm going to do a raid now. Let's do it. Picked one at random. It's got quick countdown. But yeah. Still getting used to this whole streaming thing. It's weird to me, but we'll learn.